Hey, welcome, makers. How's everybody doing today on this awesome Saturday? Yes, I shortened the intro. It was a little over a minute long, and a few people have complained that, it was long, and I thought it was too long. So anyway, I crunched it down. I had Nick Harbour modified my logo because, as you can see on the screen there, the FDM, it was all small letters in cursive, and down below 3D Hobby Projects, that was all written in cursive. So I had him take out the exclamation mark, put in all caps, and get rid of the cursive basically. So anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope you like it. Got a moon I printed right there. The camera is kind of flickering because the camera can't see it right. I don't know, something with the camera and it, but I don't see it flickering when I look at it in person. But I got a lot of printables. It's an actual scan, I guess, of the moon. Looks really cool. It's about yay big. And I got that printed. I've been working on that. I got a really cool laser coming today. FedEx. I'm going to be selling my K40, and it's a real small CNC that I have. I'm having money issues, financial problems, so I need to sell more stuff to try to pay the bills. So anyway, it is what it is, and everybody has something going on in their life, and that's my problem at the moment. So anyway, we have one person in the back room. We'll have many people joining today. I stream anywhere from 2 to 4 hours each and every Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific on YouTube and Twitch. And let me pull in the man we have in the back room, and we'll get going. And I'll check the comments here, see what's going on. I was on the wrong screen. And let me pull him in right now. Hey, Matt. How you doing?
Hey. Yeah, I'm pretty good. How's everyone?
Excellent. Let's see. We got Joe Glasgow. Hello. Kate. Hello. Andrew S. Sebastian. Hello. Non-fam.
Hey, Sebastian.
Sergio. And I think I got everybody. Thank you for joining, everybody.
Hey, Kate.
Hope you're having an awesome day. Bag of Chips 68. Hello, how you doing today? Yeah, Kate bought a printer. I believe.
Yeah, I know.
I believe she got a. What's it called?
What was it? She said Solvo
SVO6. There we go.
SVO6, yeah.
Del Los Logos. Derek, hello. How are you doing? Derek done a great video he put out the other day that I watched. Yeah, Derek, if you'd like to pop in, you haven't been on in a long time, you're welcome to. I can repost the link. Yeah, Kate sent me a picture. She printed a Benchy, but the roof never got done. It's like, what the hell happened? I don't know if her film got tangled or what happened, but I suggested she posted online with some pictures telling people what printer and to help determine the problem. I gave her my opinion, but I wasn't really sure unless I seen the machine. But hopefully she got a bunch of...
Did it stop printing at that level, or did it just print in the middle of the air?
Yeah, I don't know. She'll probably say in chat if she doesn't pop in. I don't know.
Yeah, she's already here.
JG Maker R1. Sebastian's getting soon.
Yeah, the IDEX.
Yeah, I just made a shelf. I got another diode laser coming today. It's supposed, if FedEx delivers it, I can show you a picture. Here's what might be coming today, if not Monday. By Rolly. It's a new 10-watt laser that I'm going to be getting. It has a light burn camera, fan in the back, fully enclosed, very accurate, and that should be coming in the mail today. I'll be reviewing and doing some videos on. My K40, I was going to put on a shelf below where you see in the video. You see the blue and gray K40. I built a shelf to put it on down near the floor.
The Bentley fell over? Was it sideways when you had spaghetti?
Oh, if it come unstuck from the bed and fell over. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rich has one too, Kate. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to sell the K40. I need money to pay bills, so I'm going to not keep it, not put on the shelf I built, and I'm going to list it probably tomorrow on Marketplace.
I think it might have got clogged for a couple layers, and then all of a sudden it started extruding, and you may want to try it again. I mean, if you have a failure like this, try it again. If it happens again, then specification.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Kate Beasley popping in. Hey, Kate. Hello.
Hey, Kate.
How are you doing today?
I see it.
This is what happened.
So you
And
did
some of
multiple
them
times
never printed.
at all.
They're not sticking on the bed. Is that the problem?
Yes.
Okay. I would suggest clean the bed with soap and water, dry it off, put glue stick on the bed. If you put glue stick on the bed and the first layer is close enough, it'll stick. It'll be great. And then when you want to release it, if you got a flex plate, take off the flex plate, pop it to release it. But I didn't realize they weren't sticking. I thought it was just.
I went out on Sobo's page in Facebook. They said to drop it down. So I dropped the nozzle down to a negative 1.050. And I got this. Can you see it? No.
Yeah, that looks better.
And it did a few spaghettis and it moved, so I stopped it.
Okay. Definitely glue. Put some glue on it.
Glue stick.
Glue stick, or like Liam and I use. We use wood glue, and we put it in a little bottle. We do 50-50 mix of warm water and
keep it simple, Matt. Keep it simple. Just use glue stick. Don't use glue and water.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I got lots of glue sticks.
Yeah. Try some glue sticks.
When you adjust your nozzle and when you get your first layer just right, you can put a piece of paper underneath it to where the nozzle just barely grabs the bed, but you can still pull the paper out to where you can just barely feel it grabbing, and that should be perfect.
And then I did a table leveling, and my numbers flex all over the place. They're not consistent. They go from 4.74 to 5.7 when it does the 25-point thing.
I'm familiar with this unit, so
I've never paid attention to the numbers, whatever it's saying every time it probes. I just let it do it probes. And I paper check the bed, save the coordinates, save it, and print. It's usually fine. But
yeah, when I dropped it, it did a lot better, but there's still, I don't know if you can
the one that doesn't have a roof on it, what happened there? Did it move on the bed and then quit printing and stop the print?
It moved and I stopped it.
Yeah, put glue stick down, reprint, you should be fine.
But it also has a crack right there.
I can't see it from here.
Can you see it?
White's not showing up real good.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a crack that it doesn't go all the way through. It's just a line.
A line would be from your, every time it jumps up a layer, that's your Z-seam. Every time a printer moves up a layer in any print, you'll have a little tiny line somewhere on the print, because when it moves up a layer, it makes a little mark. And usually people angle their print so the Z-seam is in the back of the printer. Most printers, it's on the back left where it's at, but I guess it depends on the printer.
Because this is the color that Scott won and he sent to me. It got fuzzy.
What temperature are you printing at? And you have is the bed heated to 60 degrees?
60 degrees, and the nozzle is 185.
185. I usually print at 210. 185 is awful cool. It might.
Now I don't know how to change the temp. I'm learning a lot.
If you're printing a sample that's on the SD card, they have it pre-configured to whatever. So if you're printing that Benchy and it came off their SD card, is it one of the prints that was on the SD card?
Yes.
Okay, that's why it's set like that. All right.
Okay.
If you slice your own model, you can up the temperature. Beds are for PLAs usually 60 degrees Celsius, and hot ends 205 to 215 depending on the printer. Okay. I usually print everything at 210.
Downloaded
Cura.
Yes, but I also downloaded the one you told me about, Jerry.
Bruce's slicer?
Yes. And that my laser is not in there. So I did a lot of research, and there's a man, he said to go and click it as the MK3, and then you go in and he's got the codes that you cut them and put them in there, and it sets everything up to accept the Sobo.
Okay. Yeah, if they don't have a default profile where you can pick their printer and their website hasn't released one for Bruce's slicer, sometimes you pick other printers, change the bed coordinates, and it works fine. It depends on the printer.
Yeah, this man, I got him somewhere on my YouTube. What was his name? I don't remember. Did I write it down? No.
Anybody like to drop in and hang out? You're welcome to do so. Andrew, you want to pop in? Jack, we like to pop in. You're very welcome to do so.
Jamie said she might come on later this evening. Later, not evening, but later.
Yeah, she's out selling stuff at the moment. I don't know. It's a time difference there of a couple hours where she's at. It's 1:10 here in Vegas.
She's at 2:10. She's an hour behind me.
Okay. All right. T Sparky, what's going on, buddy? Long time no see. Or no see online.
Yeah, I entered that raffle that Scott had. Didn't win.
Yeah. It's that way. I've been entering things online for years. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't.
That's
And
it,
if your name is Matt German, you actually get banned from things because you win too much.
Well, the one man had just bought a ticket and he won.
Yeah. I only bought one ticket too.
No, he had just bought it right before it closed because you could still buy right before the drawing.
Yeah.
All right.
So what else is new, people?
Andrew says, look at a website called 3D Print Beginner. They have awesome profiles.
Thank you, Andrew. Let me write that. I have a big old block board here that I write everything on.
I'm not sure if he misspelled beginner, but write it as he typed it because it might be he might have misspelled it. But you Google it, I'm sure you'll find it.
There we go. Okay.
No.
Like I said, I bought a laser and never used one. Well, that's cool, Matt.
Yeah. Made this myself. Designed it. It have multiple purposes inside, but right now it's too small, the hole. I'm trying to make the hole a little bit bigger, so I actually can put a can inside.
Oh, nice. Cool, Joe.
Yeah.
I got my toolbox for my birthday.
Oh, cool. Happy birthday.
How old are you?
Oh, no,
21?
this was last year.
Oh. I was thinking you have your birthday now.
No,
And I missed it.
I love my toolbox.
Oh, yeah, that big one? Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I got one out in the garage. I got it at Harbor Freight. It's got a second toolbox on top of it, and I got it on sale for like $1,100 years ago.
I think I paid $400 for this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I keep my basswood in it on the bottom shelf, because they're small. I got all my miniature stuff. Everything fits perfect in it.
Yeah, what I don't like about basswood, the 3mm, is even if you buy it sealed in a pack from Amazon, they warp so damn much. It drives me nuts. I hate working with that really thin stuff off Amazon. I like to go to Lowe's and I buy stuff that's birch, I think it is, and it's a lot thicker. It's like a quarter. It's not a quarter of an inch thick. It's thinner than that, but it's a lot thicker than basswood.
Right. No, I put a weight on top of it and just leave it in there. And when I'm ready for it,
Yeah.
it's fine. Well, happy birthday, Jack.
Happy early birthday, Jack. I think he's going to be I think he's 25, 30 years old now.
I bought some tools too. I bought some files
Nice.
Nice.
just for the corners and all that. If I have anything sharp popping out.
I just bought some of those off of Temu.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Vincent popping in, 1977 all out.
You let
Oh,
everybody in.
Vincent.
Well,
Hi everybody.
Are you in a new place now?
No, not
No?
yet. Not. The 27th is a big move. We turned it up a little bit, so a little bit over a week.
Good luck, dude.
Yeah, look, it's a freaking mess.
I'm just
All the
happy
floor-
that I live further away from you.
All the floors are already out, and it's mandatory that you have to take the wallpaper off and all that kind of stuff. So this one is almost empty.
Really, wallpaper down? Wow.
Yeah, it's mandatory here. If it's white wallpaper like that, you can leave it. But if like a black wallpaper or a wallpaper with stripes in it, you have to take it off.
Yeah, okay, I understand that, but I keep it anyway. The way I moved into, like white walls, everything,
Yeah.
And
Now,
Well,
Vince,
they changed the contract of the house. because 7 years ago when I got this house, the wallpaper had 7 different colors.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's they did that about 4 years ago.
Now, Vince, you said you were in Rotterdam, right?
Near the city of Rotterdam. I'm near the border of Rotterdam. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Scott, Edge of 3D, popping in. Hey, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Hey everybody, what's going on?
How's it going today?
Panic mode?
Yeah, me too.
Oh, getting ready for next weekend?
Well, I gotta have everything packed up and ready to go by Wednesday. So,
Do you feel like you're on the Titanic?
well, you were in here when we tried to sail the Titanic. It sunk,
I know.
and believe it or not, it's still over there in my bathtub.
Yeah, but in Ghostbusters 2, it arrived in New York safely.
Yeah. So, yep, yeah, just panic trying to get everything done. I redesigned the driveline on the dragsters, and the one I built for Sam worked so well. I thought I would do the same thing to mine, and then realize I'm missing a critical part. So,
Did you send an invite to Belt 3D Printer if he wants to come on?
I'll send it to him right quick and see. I don't know if he's. I have no idea what he's got going on down there in Peru today.
Okay. Well, he's welcome. He's welcome to come on and talk about his company and promote himself. That's very welcome if he wanted to.
And give me just a minute here to search him out, see what he's doing.
Yes,
Scott.
Scott, your Titanic sunk. My benchy blew up.
Well, that happens with benchies; they blow up a lot.
Yeah, it's not what she's having problems with it not sticking to the solo bed, so she needs to use some glue stick on it.
Yeah.
Busy.
That's what happened to my benchy. He blew up.
Yeah, it took me probably 3 or 4 years in the 3D printing to eventually print my first benchy. I just procrastinated and didn't want to print a benchy.
It's okay.
So Matt, you got any problems with the bamboo yet?
No.
Friend of mine has nothing but issues with that thing.
Is his name Liam?
Errors? No. Friend of mine out of the Netherlands. He has
Okay.
a lot of problems now. He's getting all kind of error codes and everything. So there's nothing but,
Cool, right,
but
Mike?
problems with the machine.
My bamboo's doing a great job. In fact, I just finished printing this. See if I can get it over here without it falling
I had
apart.
a couple error messages, but only to tighten up the belt.
Oh yeah, it's about 7. Oh, that's cool, man.
Nice. Is that the one from Fab 365?
Yes, it is, and it's So there's the base unit, and
Open
then
it in one piece.
here's the next section.
Will be cool if you can do like an S-Tech motor in there or a D-cell motor.
And then the top piece here, you've got the cap that comes off. The crew capsule is inside there, but some glue dripped down in it, so I can't really get the crew capsule to pop out. This part comes off. These come off. And the lunar lander is inside there as well.
Oh,
No,
nice.
Lily.
Cool.
No.
Yeah, Kate, write down the word fab365.net. Goo has a lot of really cool models. They print in place and you kind of fold them together. Most of the time, you don't have to glue them. Sometimes you do here and there, but great site, very reasonable prices.
Yeah, well,
What was it
these
again?
rockets you have to glue together. They've got a lot of parts on them that glue, and I've got the SpaceX, whatever that great big one is. It's over here in the corner too.
Yeah,
But
your Starship.
yeah, so if I can get it, kind of fiddly to get the pieces all back together on it to get it held together, but they're his models are amazing.
What was that name again, Jerry?
Fab365, like here on the screen. Fab365.net.
Fab. Okay.
Oh, Scott. You think you could help me to motorize this?
Hello, Steve.
Sure. Send me an STL file on it, and or actually a step file if you have it, and then I can figure out how we can get some power in it.
Yeah, I only have STL file.
Okay. Well, send me an STL. I can work with that. I can convert those to step files.
Okay. Basically, I have a complete version of it. Then I have a version where I cut it in half.
Okay.
So I sent you all the file I have. So
Yeah, it won't be till after Murph before I get.
oh
a
yeah,
chance to
yeah.
work
Don't
on
worry
it,
about it. It's not no rush. It's just a project that I'm working on in the future for.
Oh man, I'm still printing those items for the customer.
Here's something I printed on the bamboo, multicolor, came out perfect. At 200% scale, if anybody automatically knows what that's for. Paramount, from the new Transformers movie, they were released Optimus Primal over on Thingiverse, or on printables, excuse me, and I wanted to print it out at 200% on my iPad. But there's a problem.
What are you doing?
So Andre is still in class. Hopes he can join later, is what he said.
Okay.
I won't be able to stick around very long, so I might be gone by the time he joins.
This is an entire roll of pre-cement filament. I didn't realize I had my filament run out since they're turned off on the iFast, and it ran out of filament. And I had organic supports, which are all the way around this, which was like a shell. And I still have a lot more to remove, but I ran out of filament. It's printing in midair when I woke up yesterday morning after printing for multiple days. It is hollow on the inside, but it had organic supports that I ripped out of it. So I guesstimated. I didn't remember when I put it in the slicer and sized it up if I had turned the model from when I dropped it in. So I wound up printing a ring for it, or I printed a test part. I guesstimated by looking at the model at a close-up where it went. Once I figured out roughly where it went, I'm reprinting that now. It'll be done in a couple hours. So once it's done, it'll be the face that I re-glue on it, prime and paint. And if I can't completely get rid of all the seams from where I glued it, you won't see it. It'll be facing this way anyway. So, but yeah, that's a whole roll of filament. It really sucks to have to throw that away, $30 roll of filament. But I'm not going to. I'm able to fix it. So anyway.
Well, put any trouble ticket with Nick and tell him the roll of filament was bad and you need 2 to replace it.
Well, this is from Pre-Cement, not Polymaker.
Oh.
From Pre-Cement. But yeah, the base came out beautiful. It's a Polymaker charcoal black filament. And then the emblem I done in gold Ziltech. But yeah, the base came out perfect. I mean,
you know, your moon lamp, what you've been printing, it's actually a lithophane.
yeah, Matt was telling me my moon lamp's a lithophane. I got that off of printables also. You can see it right there. Now, when you see it on camera, it's flickering. That's the camera picking it up. It's not actually flickering. But it's whatever size it was designed at, 100%, about yay big. And I printed out the base and glued it together. It's really cool. And lights up. I guess it's an actual scan of the moon. Somebody made that out of that round lithophane.
Yeah.
So
I've got
When I'm in a new place, I really gotta get another printer.
I've got a lamp
hey
in
guys,
my bedroom.
hello Stephen Poole. I plugged you in my latest video, Stephen.
Hey, Steve.
Go ahead, Scott. I interrupted you.
Oh, I was just going to say, I've got a lamp in my bedroom that I made.
Hey, Patrick.
It's a moon lithophane, but then it's got a SpaceX night launch embedded into it. So on the side of the moon, it's got a night launch of the SpaceX going out over the Atlantic Ocean.
You know, all the rave on the internet right now is about Las Vegas and the aliens in the backyard and all that stuff and the light. If you guys have been watching anything on YouTube, it's just plastered everywhere. And since I have a printed Paul the Alien right behind me, 4 foot tall, that's flipping everybody off, I thought I could put him in my backyard around the corner. And I could do a YouTube short, act really scared on the camera, run out there and say, I got an alien in the backyard and I live in Las Vegas, and turn around and show him. And then he's flipping everybody off. Oh, wait a minute. That's Paul. He's 3D printed. That way I'm not lying about nothing. I'm just trying to hype everybody up to watch the short. So
go for it. Sounds like a hell of an idea to me.
So I got a new cell phone. It's a Galaxy S23 Plus, and I need to see if there's some kind of a mode on it. So when I film at night, it don't give me too much light. I can make it really dim or put a filter over it or something when I film it, so it's not real clear and hard to see. So yeah,
You tired, Vince?
That
start
guy,
yawning
Jerry,
in front of you because we're gonna start yawning. And if we all start yawning, everybody in chat gonna start all yawning.
Oh,
and
man,
they'll
Roger,
everybody
how's
fall
it going?
asleep.
What's that, Kate? You were saying something?
that guy that I told you that told me how to do the MK and change it and everything.
Yeah.
It's 3D printer demon.
Not sure that is 3D printer demon.
I think I heard of them, but not sure. It says something to me, but
I had Nick Harbour change my logo. He modified it for me. It took him a few days to get to it, but the FDM at the top was written in cursive. I had him make that all caps, get rid of the exclamation mark behind Vegas. Then the bottom row was written in cursive, which I don't know why he did it that way, but I had him change it so it's just written out like everything else. That looks a lot better. So now I got to go on all my socials everywhere and change everything. So I like it a lot better that way.
Yeah, Nick's working on my logo, but you guys have got him too busy right now.
Yeah, I accepted it like this. It took him like I think a month or so to get around to me initially.
Yeah.
And then once I accepted it, had him make a few changes to it. And then it's been a few weeks, and I'm like, it was just eating at me, seeing that written in cursive like that. And anyway, got a hold of him. Took him probably, I don't know, a week to get around to. He modified it. And I paid him an extra $10 for modifying it. So anyway, it's nice to have that changed. And then my alien sign that I had done, Guinness.
I like that, Matt.
Very cool.
I can put my cans inside, But it's a little bit short. I printed it when I designed it, so I have to make it like maybe 20 mil or 25 mil more. So, and I also can be able to stack it.
Thank you, Scott.
You bet.
Just popped up on my screen.
I can stack it too. So this is an extra ring what I printed out and glued on because it's just easier to separate it, print it, and then glue it. Because otherwise you have an overhang and it doesn't come out nicely. Yeah, it looks like it's been welded on the bottom where the glue stick is, where the glue came on. But it's very nice. I have another one.
Thank you.
Yes, Jedi, I got it.
Now this
Oh, I
one
like that one.
This one's printed perfect, but I forgot to put Coca-Cola lime on it.
Okay.
So, because I'm a big Coca-Cola fan, so because I'm a Coca-Cola fan, I got myself another Coca-Cola, but I printed out in red, and it doesn't have a handle.
All right.
So, and this one you actually can download from Thingy Universe, not Thingy Universe,
Printables?
Printables. Yeah, Printables. Just put out my neck.
Printables is my favorite site, but you can't always find everything there.
No, I agree, but everything what you find on Printables is always high quality, mostly. I mean, 99%. I had very few items what I had trouble printing, from Printables.
Here's my sign after I got it all stained and painted. But when I was, I think I talked about this last week when I was planing the resin, because all that yellow was done in resin. When I was planing it, my program stopped on me right in the middle of the program, and I hit resume or I hit go or whatever in the hell it was, and I dug straight in right here, which was really stupid on my behalf. So I restarted it, and then I got the job plat, and I stained it, wiped off all the excess. It's hard to see, but it's like a light yellow. And then I took my other sign in the garage that I had showed in prior videos, and I went if you remember when I first engraved this on my CNC, I took a torch to it and burned it. Some of the letters came out really dark. It doesn't really look that well. Well, I stained it really dark blue like the American flag, and then you couldn't even read it. So I took my little palm sander and I completely sanded off all the stain that I had on it. So now I put a clear cut on. I'm going to leave it in the garage like that. You can still read it. All the letters have been filled with resin. It didn't come out that well, but it is what it is. It's just a screw up. So anyway, not everybody. You got to learn. So.
Oh wow!
Since we're showing off laser.
Yeah, everything's welcome. Show off whatever you want, other than your dirty socks.
Well, this one may not be welcome, but I haven't glued the boards together yet. But
Come out. Come out in PLA. Hello. Welcome. Okay. Nice.
I'm gonna hang that in my office at work. So I just got you demonetized for the day, Jerry.
Oh, that's fine. I occasionally cuss on my stream.
Well, Sam's busy being the best man at a wedding today, so he's not going to come on here and get you demonetized for the whole week.
All right.
Again, he's on the wedding again, best man.
Yep,
Isn't
yep.
that the one he made the carrot for?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. He's
These
the
are
best man
my
in their wedding
slimes I
today.
made.
Go Chiefs.
What's
Brother,
cooking?
it'd look better if it was a Dallas logo. There you go. There's Dallas.
That's the wrong one right there.
Go Cowboys. So before I die, I'm 59. Before I die, they better win a Super Bowl. So they start out so good and then they go to crap. They go okay. They start
And
out
this
so
one
good.
I'm going to use for kindling.
Okay. Patriots. Well, when Tom Brady was with them, they were a great team, but they're not no more.
These I bought at the Dollar Tree. They were actually shelves. You put the string through them and you can hang them up.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, you know what? I can do something with these.
Yeah, for engraving glasses or anything, Dollar Tree has tons and tons of stuff for projects.
I mean, I don't look at what they're for. I think what I can do with them. I just want to paint these, but now I've gotten resin, whatever it's called. I might do that. I don't know yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Andrew S. popping in. Andrew, hello. Hello, Andrew. How's it going?
Hey, no.
Hi, Andrew.
Not too bad. How is everybody?
Long time no see.
Yeah, been a bit busy. I got promoted at work, and had a few commissions come in. So it's kind of one of those
Instead
things
of
where,
sitting in front of a desk, you push a car.
no,
around.
I'm a projects officer,
I'm just kidding.
so a lot more different than just sitting at a desk.
More money?
Yeah, a little bit more money. I deal with volunteers and recycling of a lot of plastic waste, and also CNCing. So that's my main role there, is to do CNC and teach people how to do CNC who wouldn't otherwise have the ability or the capability of doing it. So it could be vulnerable adults, it could be disabled people, a whole variety of different people who have medical issues. So that's what we've been doing recently, is making signed plaques out of recycled plastics, and we're just waiting on a sheet press because we just got a big massive granulator donated to us as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me interrupt for a minute. We got Jamie popping in. Homemade Jam 3D. Hello, Jamie. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi,
Jamie.
Kate.
Hi, Jamie.
Hope everybody's good.
Doing well. Did you make any money today?
No,
Uh-oh.
the rain is killing us.
Oh.
It's like it. Well, I don't know what's going on. Usually we don't have this much rain right now, but like tonight we're supposed to be getting like hail that's like this big. So, yeah.
Yeah, the stickers that I'm going to give away today when I do the filament will be, there won't be my new logo. I don't have those printed out. It'll be my
Oh, nice.
whatever holographic 3D HP. And then Light Source Engraved
Hang on,
made me some custom logos. This is a metal business card. It's got a scan me on the back, which you can scan the QR code to go straight to my YouTube channel. I'll be giving away one of those. This is an iron-on patch from Light Source Engraving. Patrick made for me. I have a whole bunch of them. And it has what looks like a sticker on the back. That's an iron-on transfer. And then one of Patrick's logos for Light Source Engraving over on YouTube. That sticker. And then is that a sticker? No, it's a fridge magnet. That's a refrigerator magnet. And then a little logo from TH3D from Tim. So that'll be a second drawing I'll do after I do the filament draw. And that's worldwide on the stickers. I got the envelopes. I got stickers, worldwide stickers. I can mail them out anywhere.
Nice.
So,
Cool. Yeah, I actually looked today at the sticker machine. What was it called, Wade? Oh, she's somewhere down the kitchen. Can't hear me. No, we were today at a hobby shop and we
Oh,
saw
Jerry Cooper, black sheep
some
models, low.
sticker makers, and they're expensive. They're like
Oh,
500.
Jocko. Yep, I know Jocko. You keep changing your name, dude. So
I figured out what happened to my Benchy, Jamie.
thank you, Patrick.
What was it?
I got to glue it to the bed, and I dropped the nozzle down to negative 1.050, and it turned out, but it moved.
Yeah, she's not using glue stick, and she didn't paper check the bed. She didn't know to use a piece of paper and get it to barely drag.
Oh, see,
Keep
I've been
going.
helping her a
What
lot,
kind of
but I
printer do
just-
you got?
I
I have
when,
the Sovo 6.
when you've been doing it a long time, you don't take into consideration simple things like for people who are completely new to it. So I guess I just took for granted that she already had leveled the bed.
Well, the bed was leveled, and I kept watching my numbers on it every time it went to a different point. And it varies from 4.74 to 5.07.
Huh.
And you've got adjuster knobs, right?
Yeah, that's my YouTube name, 3DHP. I've been using for like 8 or 9 years.
No, I don't
Like
think
that.
so.
There's no bed knobs?
There's something to tighten it.
4 of
Yeah,
them?
that printer doesn't have adjustable. The bed on it's a fixed
Oh, okay.
bed. It's a solid mounted bed.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Hello, Pete.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's just that printer there is just a matter of getting your offset set with a piece of paper the first time and then let it fly.
Well, you'll get it.
Black Sheep Models is your Facebook page, the 3D Hobby Projects or 3DHP. Because forever I've called it 3DHP, and recently I changed it to say 3D Hobby Projects because everybody was always asking what does 3DHP stand for. So that's why I changed it and I spelled it out.
I mean, Jamie, I bought the laser and never knew anything about it. And then I met Rich from Louisiana, Hobby Guy. He helped out. I've got all these people. So, and I'm
Yeah.
not afraid to research and look and do, you know.
Yeah. And Rich is a wealth of information. And all these guys in here, they all know about lasers too. So,
Except me.
I know how to
And
start
then-
stuff on fire with them.
I mean, the bottom prints good when it prints. Well, you can't see it.
And remember, we charge $5 a minute.
This might be coming in the mail today by FedEx. This should be here
I
today.
like that one.
A new rolling
Nice.
laser I'll be reviewing. So FedEx said supposed to be out for delivery. So if I don't get
Hey,
it today, I'll-
Subsector.
I got a
got
new.
Something coming from Hong Kong on UPS, and I've got something coming from China on DHL. And
Hey,
I have no
Subsector.
idea what they are because I haven't ordered anything.
That's a new one. I just got it set up today.
Is that the one you got the other day and you sent the
Yeah, I
picture?
just now took it out of the box today. It's the Mage Pro.
Now, I punched a hole in the FEP on my Mono X yesterday printing gears, so I have a new LCD
Mess.
coming and FEP, and yeah.
Yeah,
Pat-
my-
That's
my
why
Mono
we always
X,
get the screen
that's-
protectors.
Now everything I've got over here is 8K.
Or if you're really, really
So I'm
cheap, you
good.
don't need to get the screen protectors. You get the iPad covers.
Well, no, it
Makes
had
perfect.
a screen protector on it, but
Mhm.
that gear managed to go down through the FEP, and then it managed to puncture the tear of the screen protector as well. It poked a
Don't
hole in
need
it. And
Crack
left
your
the,
mess.
LCD?
so it had a perfect thin layer,
You know what?
$250 a half kilogram engineering resin on the screen. That
Oh
was,
my God.
yeah.
What Andrew said, the iPad covers, they're pretty good idea for protection.
The iPad covers work great.
Here's an affiliate
Thanks,
link
Subsector.
to the, for Amazon right here. Hey, Donnie.
You want to see a 36-hour failure? So I'm a big anime fan, and I've got a collection of helmets that I've had for years, and I couldn't find this particular helmet. And if you can find it, it's usually someone had 3D printed it, and it's really poor quality. So I spent 6 hours going through and adding all the detail. And whilst it was printing, and it was coming up, it was meant to do a 42-hour print, and it would be fully completed. And I was like, whilst it's doing this, I'll go outside and do the gardening. and I plugged in my lawnmower, switched on my lawnmower, and it killed all power to the house. I'm like, great. Come in, switch on the printer. It says, obviously, restart print. Restarted print, and it didn't restart the print. It failed. So I wonder if anyone who is an anime fan will know this.
Looks like Guyver.
Yeah, but which one?
Man, it's a long time ago that I've seen it. Wow.
Guyver 3.
Yeah. Couldn't.
So I went through and remodeled the horn. I've gone through and added all the details in all the tops. So it has all of it, and yeah. But luckily enough, it did fail. Because
It don't fit.
somehow,
Oh,
when I
no.
transferred it over, it changed the scale. And I never rechecked it. So that's
What's it
36
printed out
hours
of?
gone.
Is that PLA?
Yeah, that's just PLA. But
Alright.
my other project that I was doing is my friend's a massive Star Trek fan. And for his birthday, I ordered something online. It was meant to come here, and it got stopped by, obviously, UK imports. And they said it was a weapon, so it had to be sent back because I wasn't paying £189 for them to look at it. So I CNC'd a bat'leth.
Nice.
So I've got two of these. You'll probably see the one in the back behind me. So this one I've just been putting on the gloss black because it's no longer a secret trick of the
Was that down to
trade.
one piece on the CNC?
Yep, one piece.
Wow, that's a big machine.
This is the big problem with when people start to reveal your trade secrets online. But I guess it is a good thing. Is graphite powder.
I bought some of that
Yeah.
about a month ago, and
Make
that
a
is
really
awesome
nice
stuff.
metal finish, and it's got this kind of texture on it because this is version 1. This is my one. Obviously, you can see the other one in the background. So yeah, if you can't buy it, make it, as I always say. So currently, I'm working on another 2 commissions. If there's any Star Wars fans here, there's a sculptor
Star
that
Wars,
I've
what's
worked with. I'm doing a showpiece base for an Ashoka, and doing her lightsabers as well. So I'm currently working on those.
Nice.
You know what would be cool? A mashup of like Batman and Star Wars, like the Clown and Star Wars. That would
So
be
the
cool.
Joker and Star Wars. Someone's already done that.
Huh? All right.
There is ones out there. There's a prop maker who does the mashups. He does some really nice ones.
Jerry, you're asking. Here's the camera's not going to focus on it very well, but that's the new drive system on the dragster. You can kind of see it in there. The damn camera
it
won't
is
focus
open
for
off.
some reason.
That's a big motor. Or what am I looking at? 2 motors?
Well, there's a gearbox. You got
Okay.
the motor and then a 3-to-1
Reduce the
gearbox
gearbox.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, Jerry was over in YouTube was asking about the new drive system, and that's it. Once it's tested, I'll release the files for it. But the idea behind that is don't have to source anything off of AliExpress now. It can all be sourced off of Amazon.
Very nice.
Jerry, that other guy's name is Jason Skidmore.
Okay. Don't recognize it.
Okay.
It sounds familiar. Who are you talking about?
He told me how to take the MK4 and change the G codes and the bedding and all that to
Profile.
make it accept the Sobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, shouldn't have a profile in
Yeah.
where in with the preset
Sometimes though, like the Focus Odin 5 has a Focus profile, but I still use the Ender 3 profile because it works just fine.
to change the bed size.
Yeah.
So
I-
Jamie, what have you been up to? What's new? I haven't talked to you in a minute.
I know. God, just printing like crazy, little FDM stuff. And then I screwed up, and I'm a Patreon of Matt Meyer Makes, and a lot of his stuff he does with Cookie CAD matte filament. So I got on Amazon. Cookie cat filament is extremely expensive. So I just bought like 3 rolls of matte filament. Completely ruined my focus. It's clogged like before it even got the skirt down. So, and all 3 rolls were like that. So I'm not a big fan of matte filament anymore. And so yeah, now I had to buy parts for the focus.
Matte filament is a different animal.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you on that.
I tried. I mean, I had no problem with it sticking, but like I tried every temperature I could think of, and it just kept clogging and kept clogging and kept clogging. And I don't have time to sit and watch.
Are the recommended settings on the website or the spool?
Yeah, and I tried everything from the low end to the high end, and in the middle. It just, I don't know. It curls like silk, but it seems like to be worse. You know how when you push silk through, it'll curl coming out of the nozzle. This does the same thing. So it was like getting caught on the nozzle. It was just a mess. So going back to printing with regular PLA for my craft fair stuff.
This is Polyterra black right here. Charcoal black, come out beautiful. And then the gold is Ziltech. It's done in the bamboo, of course. The only printer I've actually ever had in my life that printed everything so perfect that I would pay money and buy this.
Yeah.
Usually, print comes out, it looks okay, but would you sell it? This is completely perfect. So, anyway.
That's a nice print.
99.9% of the time, the bamboo does perfect. The other 1%, then there's issues. But that's with any kind of machine, you have issues occasionally.
Well, I'll never know because I can't afford a bamboo.
I hear you. Anybody heard from Liam?
I messaged him occasionally. I didn't send him an invite. I don't know. He's just not coming anymore. So I guess he's busy.
What's his deal? He's not doing his live streams either, is he?
No.
Well, didn't he say a couple lives back that he was going to Ireland?
I think he's been too busy with his Tic Tac printer.
And then he was working on something to move his scope. It was a wheelchair, and he was modifying all that?
Correct, Paz Liz.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. He doesn't want to scream. He still has his channel up and running for Toys for Tots. That channel is still up and running, and he's on there printing, but he's not visually on there. It's just he's got his what's that channel called, Matt?
Charity Makers.
Charity Makers. It's a Twitch channel, and he streams there 24/7, and different people print Toys for Tots stuff on there. Charity Makers.
I'm sure people probably think the same thing about my YouTube and TikTok because I just dropped it because once we decided to do this craft fair stuff, there's so much involved, and I had no clue it was going to be that involved, and no time to do anything. I haven't painted a figure since March, and I like that.
I showed your minis to a friend of mine, and she said if I paint them, she would give me $7 a piece.
Wow, that's good. The dollhouse stuff I sent you? Good.
Here's a couple things I got in the mail for my CNC. I ordered a new from Carbide 3D. I ordered a new vacuum attachment for vacuuming up debris. I haven't tried it yet, but it's
now. Come on, Jerry. You're supposed to 3D print that and design it yourself.
I did 3D print it, and design it myself, and the magnets I bought twice weren't strong enough. I kept
I remember the results of it.
Yeah, and then
Polycarb
shipped. It came out great, and then Sane Smart sent me out their small rotary. Now, because my CNC isn't very wide, the rotary has to fit within the left and right rail. So I haven't opened that up yet and done a video on it, but I need to turn some stuff, and I'm thinking about I have some files from Wicked 3D of some Star Wars lightsabers. I'm going to see if I can make those out of wood and carve them for a video. And then this should be here today coming. Hopefully today FedEx delivers it. I'll be doing quite a few videos on this laser here. So, anyway.
Well, Monday UPS is delivering a package to me from Hong Kong that I have no idea what it is, and Wednesday DHL is delivering a package from China that I have no idea what it is. So It'll be like
The track-
Christmas this week.
Does the tracking have a weight and it says 300 or 400 pounds? That'd be cool.
One of them, I'd have to go back and look. One of them's 40 some kilograms.
Oh, cool.
There should be a printer.
I have no idea. I didn't order anything, so I just got notifications on my phone of incoming packages.
Nice.
If they don't show up by the end of the day Wednesday, somebody else will own them because by the time I get back home the following week, they'll be gone.
They may come faster. My Made Pro wasn't supposed to show up until the 20th, and it
I
came
normally,
like 4 days earlier.
people that know me have the address to my warehouse, and that's where they ship everything because it's a business. They only deliver during business hours, and even if I'm out of town, the rest of the people there will receive it in. But these are coming to my personal home address, so who knows what it is.
It's a mail order bride.
I could only be so lucky.
That's 40 kilograms.
Very slim.
It's a mail ordered child.
No more childs for me. And no more brides. I've given away half of everything I own so many times I don't have any
Oh my
halves left
God.
to give away.
Man, don't get me started about children.
Oh,
My,
God.
my daughter text messaged me 2 days ago for my birthday. 15 minutes before my birthday was over. Yeah, better late than never. And she was gone again. Didn't spoke to her for 6 months.
I got a
Okay.
Mother's Day from my son at like 12:30 in the morning.
Yeah. So.
But
Shoot.
forget they're one of their birthdays.
Right?
I'm
right?
gonna forget it. I'm gonna forget it this year. Yeah.
Yeah, my birthday was last Monday, and I was 59. It's like, oh my God, where's my life went to at 59? That's
2 days
crazy.
ago.
I'll be 83 in July.
I feel
Right.
like I'm going to be
I'm
83.
lying.
Yeah.
I'll have my 14th birthday next year.
Right?
Oh man. I'm glad that I'm done with this batch with 3D printing the customer.
I took my dog to the vet Monday because remember I said she had something in her
Yeah.
leg and it was swollen up like a tennis ball, and I thought it was a claw, and all the blood came out. And I was keeping a hot rag on it and Neosporin, and then it seemed like after about a week it wasn't getting much better. It wasn't down all the way, so I called the vet up, explained on the phone before I went in what was wrong and what I needed some antibiotics for her. Well, I go there, and you got to wait in the room just like the doctor's office forever and forever for him to come in and talk to you. Then when he did come in, I explained what was going on and why I was there. He's like, okay, meet me up front. I'll write you a prescription. I said, where are you going to look at her? He's like, okay. So he grabs her by her. I had a harness on her. FedEx is here now. Keep going. I got my deliveries here. Hold on.
K2
We're
Kevin.
going to have a live unboxing.
No, I did not try Hatchbox, Matt. I bought one roll was 0. One roll was Naga. And yeah. Anyway, next time I won't buy no name. I've used 0 filament before though, and liked it. Their silk metallics are amazing.
0 is hit and miss because I've had probably about 10 really, really good spools off of them, and I've had about 7 bad spools. And it can be, most of the time, it's dimensional accuracy. They're just too thick and it clogs the extruder. But
Now,
if you take off about a meter of it and cut it, then usually the accuracy is quite fine. So, and 9 times out of 10, they'll send you out another spool. So if you learn that trick, sometimes take a meter off of it,
Yeah.
then
I may
it's
do
perfectly
that.
fine.
Normally the Focus will run anything. It doesn't care. It just prints.
Okay.
And prints great. But not with
My
this
focus
stuff.
is in the other room.
Did not like it.
Now, isn't silk more fragile?
Yeah, it's more
Yeah.
brittle. It'll tear on layer lines.
Yeah,
You can just
silk
pull it
is
apart.
for looks only. Don't ever use it for anything.
Yeah, non-functional.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
using e-silk,
because
e-silk for these pieces.
Yeah, silk's got it's got PLA. It's got TPU added to the PLA, and which is counter. You would think adding a flexible flexible TPU to a PLA would make it more ductile, but it makes it more brittle. So
Yeah.
it's
And
fantastic for
Silk
stuff.
There you go.
2015,
That's zero sparkle purple.
or not 2015, but 215 to 217 I found is like perfect temperature to print silk to get beautiful
Those are
prints.
cute, Andrew.
217. I'm running on
Look,
217.
Jerry's got a new box.
Jerry's got a box.
Yeah,
What printer is it?
it's a laser I've shown you.
For big laser.
Oh, the laser.
It's that
Nice.
rolling.
The Rolly.
Holy Lasermatic 10.
No, it's going to be a live unboxing.
They're about $1,000. I saw them on Amazon when Rich did a preview on them. They are
Jerry,
nice.
you're supposed to throw that up on your shoulder and do a selfie for the gram.
Oh, like I did with the iFast?
Hey, you got to throw that on your shoulder to do a selfie for the gram.
Yeah, the iFast was an empty box. So, or actually, how did I do that? Oh, I didn't. I think one printer I held up, another one I just went like this and I filmed it, and then I just set a picture in on my arm. So,
I'm going off to bed, guys. So tired.
Night, Vince.
take care,
Vincent,
Vince.
you have a great night.
See,
Hey,
man,
Kevin. Hey, Pestless.
Yes.
Yeah, Pink Floyd. Metallica is probably my number one band in the world, but I like all kinds of music.
I like
listen to a lot of-
everything but rap. I don't like rap.
Where are you reading?
I like some rap. I like Lady Gaga. I listen to Lady Gaga a lot. So
I'm metal, and I mean not Metallica. That's not metal. That's hard rock.
I don't like
Yeah.
mariachi music unless I'm at a Mexican restaurant, and then I
Right.
tolerate.
If I'm in Mexico, I like mariachi.
Yeah.
It all has the same beat no matter what you listen to.
if I played my playlist, it
Polka.
would scare the hell out of everybody on here because it'll
Oh,
jump
polka.
from Kenny G to Post Malone. So there
I
isn't
do
music
like-
I won't listen to.
I sleep every night to Celtic music. Celtic Lullaby or something on Pandora. But I like bands like the 1975 and Minus the Bear for just like easy listening stuff.
Yeah, when I
Our
was-
generation.
But a lot of it is metal.
When I was a kid, I was into disco before I got into rock, and then I'm pretty open-minded on pretty much everything. Well, anyway, back to my story about my dog. I took her to the vet. He comes in the room, doesn't look at her, and I explained what's wrong. He says, "Okay, fine, I'll meet you up front with your prescription." I said, "Why don't you look at her?" So we set her up on the table. He checked it for a split second, felt her wound, and then I said, "Well, the other side's a lot smaller." He felt the other side, put her back on the floor, and he prescribed Clavicin, their tablets. I gave her 2 a day, 12 hours apart, and for 14 days, and that's like a penicillin, I guess. So
Yeah.
I tried to give her the pill by itself, and of course she spit it out on the floor. So now I just put it. I've got a cracker, put peanut butter on it, buried it in the peanut butter. Now she eats it. So anyway,
Coons are great, Brandy. Did you see my swimming video on TikTok?
Yes. I like your raccoons.
I like my raccoons too.
didn't you post one on Facebook the other day where it's in a little pool in the backyard or something?
Yeah, it's on our front deck.
Okay, it's just one raccoon I've seen.
One of my live stream viewers bought that pool for them. It's a dog pool. The bottom is like real super thick plastic, so claws don't break it or anything. But it's pretty deep. It's a nice pool. But,
Now, do they come every night?
yep, every night, so all night long. The two that come early, they come before the sun even comes down. They're nursing mamas. That's why they come early, and then the rest of them come like 9-10 o'clock.
I have a possum that lives in my backyard.
Yep, we have possums that come up. There's also a video on my TikTok, a possum that her pouch is full of babies. You can see her; she can barely walk. But yeah, we have several possums that come up too.
Yeah, but I live in the city. You're not supposed to have
That
possums.
don't matter. You can have raccoons too if you put food out.
We got a cougar in the neighborhood and a coyote.
There's cougars all over Las Vegas.
Yeah, there's mountain lions here, bobcats,
Oh,
coyotes. I live in the
oh.
country. There's
I live
black
in
bears
Not
here.
that type of cougar, Jerry.
Yeah, there you go. Somebody picked up on it.
See,
I knew exactly what Jerry meant.
you're not too far from where my mom and them, from where I'm, from the home there. My mom lives, well, she used to live right outside of Branson.
Yeah, we're about 2 hours from Branson, 2.5.
Yeah,
We're talking Missouri, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
She,
I
go ahead, Jerry.
I used to have relatives that lived in Mound City, Missouri, and Forbes, Missouri. And I was born in Lincoln, Nebraska. I lived in a village called Murdoch. And then when I was 5 years old, I moved to Vegas, and I've been here for about 54 years now.
Wow.
By the grace of God, I was born in the South.
Me too.
That's it.
Born and raised.
Now, see, I can't say I was raised. I grew up in Europe.
Well, I can't say that I wouldn't want to do that.
I was an Army brat, so we spent quite a few
I haven't
years.
been raised yet, Kate. So.
Well, I
Oh,
kind
you
of
act like a
figured
child. That's for sure.
That's why you're getting a mail order bride in the mail, a child mail order bride.
And for those who don't know, Andrew S. here has been in many movies in the past, and he's an actor. I don't know if he still acts at all, but he's been in lots of movies when he was younger.
I still get scripts now and again. It's kind of one of those things, though, is you've really got to put your life to it. And a lot of working out and getting to shoots and reading the lines is kind of difficult when you're dyslexic. And everyone turns around and goes, yeah, but then you could be like Keanu Reeves. Because Keanu Reeves actually quit school and he's dyslexic. Now he's a millionaire, but he's also one of these people who gives away his money for good causes.
Yeah, that's good.
It's kind of like, well, yeah, I could do. I got offered for a Victorian era TV series, and I was like, nah, I'm not really up for the Victorian ones. I don't mind Vikings, and I don't mind kind of Knight's Tales and things like that. But when it comes to Victorian stuff, it's like, no.
On YouTube, there is a commercial for some credit card. I've seen it quite a few times. And they roll a pallet off of a semi of filament that isn't wrapped up in, it's not in boxes, it's just colored filament on a pallet. They're rolling it in as some lady walks in beside them. And I'm not sure who she is in the 3D printing community, but it's a credit card commercial and it's a commercial setup. And they got a pallet of filament coming in. It's all different colors. It's not wrapped up in plastic. It's not in boxes. So it's a fake commercial, obviously, because filament's not shipped like that. But it's a cool commercial. It's a credit card commercial.
Yeah.
So. Sure.
Speaking of actors, my son went to RetroCon today in Little Rock and met some of the guys from Guardians of the Galaxy and got autographs. And I was like, did you get autographs for me? Because that's my favorite movie. He said, oh, I didn't even think about you, Mom.
Oh, wow.
Well, the last con I went to, I was speaking to Peter Weller. So I've got signatures from him. Very nice guy. So met quite a lot of famous people in my time.
Yeah.
But
Peter
I
Weller,
don't see him as famous people, just see him as people. So, you get people who...
Peter Weller with RoboCop, right?
Yeah. He was also in Screamers, Butch and the Sundance Kid, Star Trek, the new Star Trek. So...
Yeah, it sucks getting old. You recognize all these people from the movies when they were young, and then you see them now, it's like, huh? But yeah, it's a shame.
Like, wow.
It catches up to everybody.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you can't get back is time.
Yeah, I don't resemble who I was when I was younger. I look nothing like who I was when I was younger. Even if I had hair and was skinny, I still wouldn't look like I did. People they look different. A lot of people do.
The past 44,000 years I stayed the same, so.
I wish I could say that. I just look really old.
I know. I'm really lucky to how I turned out, because I get a lot of compliments from people that I look like in my 30s, early 30s, and especially if I shave my beard. Yeah, but I'm actually over the 40, so I don't act it like it too. So
no, not you.
No.
Got my new phone the other day. Check out my wallpaper. Pretty cool.
Nice.
The wallpaper's also dead. S23 Plus. And the
No.
camera, it had a little door, click shut on the camera from the back.
Because I'm such a Marvel junkie.
I still have my iPhone 7.
You're not a Marvel junkie. I'm a Marvel junkie.
I give you $5. $4.
And it just keeps going and going.
All my
going,
figures are in the living room where I would show you
Okay.
those.
You give me money and I take everything.
Your Predator's awesome.
All my, yeah, your Predators are amazing. My son would fight you for those.
Yeah, the original masks I made, the two they're wearable masks. They were made by one of my friends who does sculpting.
Cool.
The 1-to-1 scale bust is a copy of the original mold before the Hot Toys came out. And then the rest are either ones that I've modeled or sculpted, apart from a few of them that I've bought. And also, my favorite, this was Iron Man 1. This is Robert Downey Jr.'s face.
Oh, nice.
And this is
It's
the
like a death
test
mask.
for the way that they were going to set up his makeup and his beard. So that is his actual. You can actually see the bald cap here, comes around here. So this is 001. This is a cast that I did. I've got a license to sell 10 of them, but I've got the plaster cast of his actual face. And this was for Iron Man 1. I'm not going to say how I got this. It was very difficult to get this, but this was the test piece that they had done to test the actual moustache and how they were going to trim it for the film.
Wow.
So
This is the only movie star I ever met.
I've met him as well. The dude
I don't
from
know
Sons
who
of
that
Anarchy.
is. I can't
He's
see.
in Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, I don't watch that show.
Excellent show. Excellent show.
Yep.
It's Shakespeare. That's all it is. It's actually been revealed. It is
You know
Shakespeare.
they're going to bring another one out.
Well, I thought they might.
They're not 100% sure yet because it's going to be the beginning, how they became who they are, supposedly.
Well, if you ever watch the Biker Build-Off series, all of them, you'll see me twice.
If I see what?
Biker Build-Off. Remember the old series Biker Build-Off?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
I was
Yeah, I
on
used to
it.
watch the crap out of that.
This is who I met, Scott.
I used to talk to Orange Country Choppers, the guys.
Orange County
Orange
Chopper.
County,
Choppers, yeah.
I think those guys are overrated.
they are.
I
Or
I've
maybe,
written one.
or maybe over
and it's
dramatic.
garbage.
I don't know.
spent 12 years in the custom chopper business.
They may not be like that in real life, but I mean, for TV,
that-
it's overdone.
yeah.
So
When I met them, they were quite a bit calm, and I mean they do argue a lot on each other. I do have to agree
well, that's most
because
Oh, I know, Derek. You're a
So-
Marvel junkie as well.
What you'll find
I did
out with the
print
guys
this.
from American Chopper is
Jerry.
um,
I did
Oh,
print
Paul,
this.
Paul Sr. is
Paul
pretty much
Senior.
what you see on TV. Paul Jr. is a prima donna,
Nice.
and Mikey is exactly
it'd be
like
an
he is
easy
on
paint.
TV. He's
yeah, I met all of them.
Hello, Rob. Glad you can make it.
My
I mean,
son is a big
pretty nice.
Alien Predator fan.
I met what the basketball
So he'll
player
get it.
called. He did. He played for the LA Lakers. Not Tupac Shakur. That's the singer. Bloody.
Kobe Bryant.
No. Earlier than
Shaquille
Kobe
O'Neal?
Bryant. Shaquille O'Neal. Yes,
Here's some pictures from Light Source Engraving. Patrick just sent me on
I
Facebook.
met him once.
Working with that Raleigh laser. Some things he's working on here.
Be back in a minute.
He actually offered me an autographed basketball, and I think I gave it to my brother. The basketball.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. I really got to find a place to put mine. This room is a complete mess right now.
You
I'm
want to talk
trying
about
to
complete mess? You ought to see
move
what I'm
things
dealing
around.
Jamie, you see back here, right? Look at my mess.
I know, but this is really a mess. I don't have any place to put anything.
with. I'll pay
I've got
somebody
two
two
lasers that
printers
need
and
to go
$500 if they'll come clean this up for me.
I think the most famous person I ever met was Elon Musk. Once. Yeah.
Now, when I lived in Missouri, if you worked within the counties of Branson, Taney County, and Forsyth County, you could go see the shows for free. I met Johnny Cash, Tanya Tucker, and Barbara Mandrell.
Cool.
And I met J.B. Hunt from the trucking industry, and he invited me to his home in Arkansas.
Yeah, he lives here in Fort Smith.
Yep. I told you I lived in Lavaca.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, my son graduated high school there.
About 13 miles from me.
See, I'm not that far from you.
Yeah.
Not now. I mean, not now you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching the Mayans. That's their last season. Sons of Anarchy. They had a spinoff called Mayans MC,
Yeah.
and I've been watching that on Hulu. The last season.
I live in a biker world. I don't need to watch any more on TV.
I used to.
When I retired, when I turned 49, I wanted to buy a bike with some of my money, get another Harley. And, you know, in Vegas, people get killed weekly on motorcycles. This is really ridiculous. And I'm like, you know what? I can't ride again. Because as you get older, your reflexes aren't as sharp as they were. And people running stop signs and texting, I can't ride. So I no longer ride motorcycles. But I've ridden my whole life. My last bike was a Harley.
I laid mine down in Myrtle Beach at Bike Week.
I can safely say I never laid mine down, and I bought my
No.
last bike I bought brand new and came so close one day. Oh my God, that was a scary ride. I was coming down a hill on that chip and seal stuff.
Right?
Have you ever been sideways? I could look down and see my back tire. My front handlebars were this way to keep myself up. I was so scared. Oh my God, when I got to the bottom of that hill, I had to get off and be like, calm.
See, that's what I hit. We were at the bar Suck Bang Blow, and we were leaving, and they were waving us through, and I'm like, we're leaving. Why are you sending me back into the gravel? Well, I didn't have my gloves on, and I went to slow down, and when I slowed down, I hit the throttle. My ass end came out from me, and down I went. And everybody that I was riding around, they come and say, what are you doing? I'm like, taking a nap, checking the chassis. What the hell do you think I'm doing? I'm on the ground. But knock on wood, I've not
day, but I
been in a
never
bad
did.
wreck. So
Scary day. And then I had to sell it because I can't ride anymore because of the stupid back.
my son had bought the Victory Hammer, a huge bike. He didn't even have 400 miles on it. And a man pulled out in front of him, not even a street away from the house, and he laid it down. But I raised my son right. The man had a flat tire because all my son could do was lay it down. That's all he could do. No more. And he went over and changed the man's tire. He said, Mom, he honestly did not see me. He said, I saw him, but he did not see me.
There you go, Kate, on my screen.
There's a guy I used to date. His son, last fall, a guy ran a red light and ran into him and killed him.
Oh no!
On his bike. This kid called me Mom.
That's the bike. That's the bike we built for Charlie Warner, the owner of Warner Trucking Company.
Right.
Nice.
Ooh,
that's a
gorgeous.
nice bike.
That's my truck and all my bikes.
I gotta see if I have mine on here. Oh, Jamie, this is something else that you can do for your vendor events.
Hold on, I'll make you big after he's done showing these photos.
Yeah,
Those are nice.
There's my setup at Sturgis. I don't remember what year that was. That was when they called the Thunderdome Monkey Rock. That's the year we got hit by a tornado. That was in Colorado Springs. That
What
my
was the
truck.
man? What was the man's name at Sturgis every year? His place burned down. I can't think of it.
That's at Laughlin River Run.
I haven't done those. I've
That's
done
what-
Myrtle Beach, and that's it.
That showed you what it took to set up my truck. So there's the start of the awning. There's the awning up and the floor down. There's all the bikes out.
Scott, what do you do for a living to be able to afford all this cool stuff?
Build
Some
bikes.
things we don't talk about.
Okay.
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Very cool.
Let's just
He's gonna get his
leave
cut
it at
out.
that, okay?
Nice.
Here you go, Jamie. Look. These
Oh,
sell.
I've seen those. Those are really cute.
These sell really well.
Those are really cute.
Tech Titan. Hello, hello.
And the way you paint and everything, you know.
Yeah. Always painting things. I did a lot of the Matt Meyer makes the magnets. He does every model he puts out, just the head, he'll make that as a magnet. So I printed those all in resin. So I painted them all, every one of them, tons of them. So, I mean, I can't say I haven't painted things. I just haven't gotten to paint any figures for myself in a long time.
I've started realizing that painting takes a lot more time than it used to. So I like everything to be extremely big. But now when customers ask for anything, you're just getting the raw print. That's it. I am
Andrew,
not painting.
Can you take that helmet with the heat gun and open it up a little bit and stretch it to fit, or will it deform it too much?
I could do, but because the problem is that I had
Hey,
to
Chewy.
tilt it in the slicer.
But what about
And what I used to do is always export it the way that I've tilted it. And that was tilted at an angle on the bed, and I
That
didn't
was my
export it.
motorcycle.
So I've
I'm trying to
redesigned certain parts of the helmet anyway.
It was just
So I'm just going
stock,
to reprint it all over
Vulcan
again.
900,
Okay, nice.
but I loved it. It was a nice bike.
What about if you stick your head in the freezer, Andrew, and shrink your head?
That's the problem. I've got a big head.
Yeah, I've got a big
But
head
yeah,
too.
it's just one of those things. I mean, like everything else, because I've got the. You can probably see it. Oh,
You
that wasn't
could
against
use
It's
a heat
KP3S
gun.
V2. And move that. 2 seconds.
Yeah, I want a printer uniformation. GK2 should be shipping out next week. I won it like 2 months ago on Sanix's stream.
Oh,
And they're
got
probably shipping it out next week.
So that's the KP3S V2
Two
or
of those.
V3. And I modeled a new base for it, so the power supply now sits underneath it. But that printer cost me £98. So if you put that into dollars, it's about $102. And it is an amazing printer. Straight out the box, I literally just chuck everything onto it, and it just prints.
What
and
is
I've
it?
not had any problems other than it's King Rune KP3S.
King Room.
I think that's a version 2.
Oh, the
but
one straight back behind you, right? Directly behind your
Yeah.
shoulder.
that one right there.
It's
yeah.
a small one though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 181 by 180. But the quality of it just it's amazing. I
It'd be
mean,
good for little prints, like those little magnets.
yeah, but that's the thing is that I the big prints I've got I put on the Sidewinder.
Yeah.
And that thing just is a workhorse. It goes through everything. I can print whatever I want on it. But if I want to get that really nice detail on the prints, I mean, I'll get the horn. I do resin printing and I see the detail of that, and I've got a Focus, I've got G-Tex, I've got all of these different printers. That's the first printer I picked up, taken out the box, and get this quality of a print off of it.
Yeah, that's nice.
And I mean, there's all I did is download the slice profile and tweaked it ever so slightly. Every single piece that I add just a tiny bit of tolerance in fits in perfectly. I mean, I've got a little orb that goes into here. It's in a bag. Literally, if I push it in, it slots in and it clicks in. It's the only printer that I've had where I haven't had to do anything to it. And I mean anything to it. And then obviously a couple of weeks back, the part cooling fan went on it. What is kind of the downside of it? It is a cheaper cooling fan on it. But it cost me £5 for 4 of them.
Yeah.
So I just replaced the fan in it, and it's going fine. But
Nice.
every detailed print that I want to put on it, like I did my Iron Man. So that holds all my SD cards. That was done on it as well. And I mean, this was done super quick. I did this 80 millimeters a second.
Well,
because I just wanted to do a prototype of it, and it came up. The quality came out even better than what I do on my Sidewinder.
Yeah. That's
And I mean,
a nice
it just
model.
works, and it's cheap. The thing is, it's just cheap, and I like printers where you can get someone into the hobby for a cheap price,
Right.
but get the quality that comes with it.
Yeah,
So I can
and that's
chuck
hard to
anything
do.
at it, and it prints.
Most
So-
people grab an Ender 3 and then
That's it.
And
And
then
I've had
throw it in
that
the
many
yard.
Ender 3s, and they have been garbage. And
Never
I've given
bought
them
one.
away.
Never
So
bought
it's
one.
like, I like Ender 3s because of the market base that they did. But I'm saying that there's other companies that are not as well known that do products that are better. And it's like most of your resin printers, you know, Hallett Sky, the Kellants. I've got Kellant down here. They make the screens and most of the motherboards and everything for the likes of Elegoo and Elegoo Mars and they do a few of the Anycubic screens and stuff. People don't understand you can get those a lot more cheaper than you can these unless they're on sale.
yeah.
So
Well, the Mono X
sometimes
6K I
look at them.
saw is on sale now for like $150.
Oh, there you
when they
go.
first came out, they were $800, and then they
I
were like
know.
$199 for a long
Yeah.
time.
I
Mine,
haven't
mine
bought a resin printer though, and I think I bought 3 years ago. I bought 2 resin printers, but and everything else, just because I guess I post enough content. None of
Like-
these printers are paid for, and I like that.
My Anycubic Photon Mono X is currently dead. One day, about 6 months ago, I sliced the file, popped it in the SD card, and it wouldn't read it. It would show the name, but it wouldn't show the picture. Therefore, I can't print anything. So I tried everything I could think of. They even sent me another control board for it. I put that in, and I still, and Cheetah Box, I haven't tried Lightsheet, but in Cheetah Box, no matter whether I had the Pro or the Beta, no matter what I sliced, when I plugged it in, I'd get a file name, and I even updated the firmware, but there's no picture, so I don't know why it's not working, and I haven't printed with it in at least 6 months.
Yeah, my Mono X is down here in the floor because I will probably never use it again. I'll probably give it
I've
away
got-
to somebody.
2 Mono X.
Yeah.
And I got one on special offer. It was like £179. The original firmware that came with these actually can brick your boards. There was something in them to do with the Wi-Fi module that they had set up in it.
Uh-huh.
What is useless now because the new Anycubic slicer doesn't include the Mono X on it. So you can't even use the Wi-Fi capability on it. But it would brick the board. So what you had to do is you had to go through. You have to go not for the new one that they send out. They'll send out a new firmware. You have to go through their old firmware, and it's the one just before the new one that they send out to you, and that recalibrates the printer again. It sorts them.
Yeah, there's only certain boards that you can update the firmware to.
Yep.
This
So it's
was
old
mine, Jamie.
firmware basically.
Yeah, and that's how I got this Mage Pro. I didn't buy this printer. Reality sent it to me because I'm a beta tester for their firmware.
You see it?
Move it over a little bit to your right. Now up.
And I gotta make this work. Uh-oh.
That's pretty
Little
nice.
bit
Is it
blurry.
blue?
Yep. I don't like the glare in it, but
Yeah,
Speaking of,
nice
these
to
guys.
buy.
can you see it?
Yeah,
Yep.
very nice.
It's a fat boy. Fat
See, we don't really
people,
get
fat
choppers
bike.
here. The bike that I used to have with a FZR 400 RR.
And then I got to hold this. Nope, not that. This.
Oh, is it a thingy ring?
Championship ring from something.
From the Cubs when they won the
Ah.
World Series.
Okay.
Well, I thought there was a Cubs logo when but I can't figure out what that
Trying
was.
to
Oh, there goes the
just
phone.
throw it on the ground. Can you see it?
Yeah.
There, yeah. All of that is diamonds, rubies, and sapphires.
Nice.
That thing is huge.
If I had it, I'd sell it and pay my house off.
Oh no, it's not mine. It belongs to my sister-in-law, and it takes up all of this part of your finger.
Wow.
That's how big it is. It's about like that. It's huge. No, my fat boy is in fat boy heaven now. It got demolished. It got hit. So I no longer have one.
Yeah, I seen some guy on YouTube the other day running from the cops on this video. He's doing over 100 miles an hour. You don't have a helmet on. He's wearing flip-flops. Now, are you kidding me? Are you effing stupid? But anyway, flip-flops and no helmet. Crazy.
That's like my son when he wrecked that Victory Hammer. It's a cross between, I don't know if you guys, they don't make them in the United States anymore.
Hey, Maker Viking. How's it going, Thomas?
They
Hey,
are
Viking.
6-speed, and my husband had it up to 120 miles an hour in fifth gear. I mean, it's awesome. And my son had just bought his leather jacket and stuff when he laid it down. He said,
Wow.
Man, it couldn't be when I had the bad stuff on. No, it had, and he had a fossil watch and it crushed it. I mean, but I raised him right. He didn't go for anything that he didn't deserve. He wanted his watch replaced. He wanted his jacket replaced. He wanted his bike replaced, but they don't make it anymore. So they paid it off, and that was the end of that.
I don't know that I would ride even now if I could. There are so many people. I hate to be the first car in the line sitting at a stoplight because the guys coming this way across run so many red lights.
I
don't want to die because somebody ran into me.
And then they tumble and take out multiple vehicles, and you could be sitting there on a bike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I just wait. I don't pull out. I don't care if people in back of me honk. I want to make sure everybody stops.
Yeah. Is everybody done? Everybody done? Now I'm
going
to go.
Where I live in Hollywood and Lake Mead here in Vegas, there's a hill that comes from Lake Mead down a mountain, and they have a gypsum plant where they make sheetrock, drywall, and semis all the time come down the hill all day long. And sometimes if they can't make the light and stop, they'll blast through the red light.
Yep.
Now, if you're cross traffic and you got your radio cranked up and you're all happy to go lucky and the light turns green and you just punch it, you're going to die.
Yep.
Because you're not paying attention. You just got to look both ways. Pay attention to everything. Don't ever assume anything because, watch TV. It's crazy.
That's why I had extremely loud mufflers on my bike.
Yeah.
But they still don't listen. People still don't listen.
Yeah, I didn't like riding my bike to work in construction when I had my Harley because about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, I got to start it up and drive down the street. And you're trying to do that as quietly as possible, and you can't. So anyway.
Yeah. My husband he just sold it over the winter, a Victory jackpot, and it was very loud. And
She gone?
he woke up
froze
when he was leaving for work.
Who froze?
Jamie did for a split second.
I did.
Yep.
Well, we got new internet. Now we have fiber.
Well, I didn't even notice. Yeah, the last couple of times, Johnny, you're freezing. We couldn't see. It's all messed up. So cool. Fiber.
It's better now?
Yeah, perfect.
I'm waiting on MetroNet. We're going to get MetroNet and get rid of Spectrum or Time Warner, whatever y'all want to call it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we got fiber, but it's just fiber to the poles, coax from the pole to the house. So I don't know if you can really call that fiber.
Now, see, MetroNet brings fiber all the way through. And one of the brothers that rides with Bill, he installs them. So I'm like, okay, as soon as they hit my neighborhood, he said, call me, I'll come and install it for you.
Cool. Yeah, when I first moved in this house that I'm in now 24 years ago, I was still on dial-up. They didn't even have cable at my house yet. I had to wait a few years.
24 years ago, I don't think they even had cable. I think it was all dial-up.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, I remember.
it's starting to expand in Vegas. We only had cable TV. You know, that cable's been around forever, but as far as for internet cable,
Or, yeah.
it's popping up.
Now, Matt, are you coming to go to that thing in Indiana, Goshen?
Me? No.
Murph?
No.
That's Amish country.
I would love to go, but I can't make that drive by myself. So
It's too far. It's 17
not
hours
happening.
for me.
That's 800-mile drive for me. I got to make it up there and back.
For me, it's like
Like a 3,000-mile drive for me.
Matt lives in the UK, so he won't be going unless he had a lot of money.
Oh, I thought you were joking. I didn't know. I thought Sam said, yeah. Oh, I thought you guys were
It's
joking.
16 hours for me.
Well,
Where are you at, Scott?
Sam's flying over, I think Monday or Tuesday he's flying in
Yeah.
from the UK, but
Now I'm going to Baltimore or to Bel Air because that's only 4 hours from me, so it's not too bad.
Where do you live, Scott? What state?
Kansas.
I'm sorry.
I'm not very far from you.
I lived in Chanute for 12 years. Do you know where that's at?
Very familiar with Chanute. I'm in Wichita.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Wichita was a good day. I hated Chanute.
Are you in tornado country, both of you?
oh yes.
No,
very
I'm
much
not.
so.
I see all this crap on the news. This is horrible. I can't imagine having a tornado come through your town and you lose everything. That's just crazy.
Yeah,
When we lived in Lavaca, they had a tornado come through, and I don't know nothing about tornadoes. I'm out in the front yard looking up, watching the sky turn this wicked green and everything. My neighbor's hollering at me. But tornadoes will follow water quicker than they will
yeah.
land.
It'll follow the Arkansas River
Yep.
most of the time. 1996 was the last bad one around here. Now, further east and like Oklahoma City gets hit all the time.
Yep.
But there's so many mountains around here that it's like the storms hit the mountain and something happens to the wind, whatever, how it swirls.
Are you in Fayetteville, Jamie?
No, I'm just south of Fort Smith.
Oh, okay. Because I've got a really good friend that lives up in Fayetteville. She's the lead violinist for Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh,
Really?
nice.
Yeah, she's got
I bet my son knows her.
she's got
he's
a
a
tiny
guitar.
house up in.
I live in Fayetteville, but not Arkansas.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in North Carolina, right?
Yep.
Are you getting mail?
Yeah.
What was the deal? I saw on the news, North and South Carolina, the U.S. Postal Service stopped mail service.
They want to try to change it to 4 days a week instead of 6 days a week, and because everybody's using the internet and
Yeah, they're not making any money. But
exactly.
But I was like, how can you just stop delivering mail?
They can't. They will change the routes, just like they changed Fort Bragg to Fort Liberty, and it is what it is.
Yeah, we're changing history.
Trying to.
Actually, we're erasing history.
I
Trying
argue
to.
that all the time. Downtown, in the middle of town, there is a market square, and they want to rename that and make it a history place because that's where slaves were sold. And I looked at the people when the Black Lives Matter were marching. I said, "You better do your history." Was never ever a black person sold in the market square.
Let's drop the subject, everybody. Let's move
Yeah.
on.
No, it's the renaming of it, and it's just. But yeah, but it's nice here. We're hot today, very hot.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my beliefs on a lot of things, and things shouldn't be changed, but I don't want to discuss it. So it just creates too much controversy. And when I see posts on Facebook, I usually scroll right past them. I don't want to go
Yep.
there.
I just.
Oh, I can tell you all about that, Jerry, because there was a statue that was taken down in New York City that they wanted pushed off a barge out in the Atlantic Ocean, and my guys recovered it, and it's stored in a warehouse
I was going to say it is
in North Dakota now.
I thought maybe it'd be in your front yard.
No, it's in a warehouse up in North Dakota. We put it
They
in
took
a
a lot from here. They took a quite a bit.
this was a statue that the meaning behind the statue was not what everybody thought it was, and people wanted it tore down, so they tore it down. And anyway, we managed to save it, and I got Halliburton to let me put it in one of their big buildings up in North Dakota.
My brother used to work for Halliburton.
Ladies
Matt,
and gentlemen, we've got Jack in the shop dropping in, but I don't see his camera working, but I'll pull him in. Here we go. Here's Jack. Hello, Jack. How are you?
Hi,
How's
Jack.
it going,
Hello,
everybody?
Jack.
How's
What
it
the
going?
heck are you doing?
How's it going today? Nice to meet you. Been a while.
What's it
Looks
going
like
on,
he's getting
fellas?
ready to engrave
He's
a rock.
fibering a stone.
Might be working
Are
on
you
some
bringing
rock.
us a
I don't know.
tutorial?
Jack, you're from my neck of the woods, aren't you?
That's right. Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yep. 2 hours.
I don't know why I thought you lived in California. At some point in the past, I don't know, something must have been in chat, and I thought you were from California, if you remember my comment. But yeah, I was dead wrong.
You done sent me a solar filament, so you ought to have my address.
Yeah.
Listen to his accent, boy.
I was going to say,
Oh,
you can
Lord.
tell he's not from California.
No, we East Coast over here.
He's from the other coast.
Got lagged a little bit.
Yeah, his video's lagging.
Can you all hear my bulldog snoring?
Yeah.
Can you hear my bamboo? What do bamboos do? Bambooing?
Yeah.
Bambooing?
They're
I thought
teaching-
Can you hear my bamboo bragging?
I thought you were bamboozled.
Bamboozled.
Hi. Hi. Come on. Come here and say hi. Tater, come here.
Well, I
Maybe
didn't.
one
I
day
didn't.
I'll get a bamboo. I don't.
I
know.
didn't get the
It'll have to
fancy
be a wind thing.
X1 carbon. I just got a P1P. So
Yeah, me too.
But do you have the AMS?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's got an AMS on it.
Yeah. See, that's. I don't think it matters whether you got a P1P or a carbon, as long as you got that filament change out. I mean, I love Steven to death, and I'm a member of his Patreon. But it's like the models he puts out are for people with bamboo, and I don't have one. So there's like only 1 or 2 models in his whole Patreon that I can print.
Actually,
What makes
it's
you
very
look at
simple.
fossils?
Open it in Mesh Mixer and separate shells. You can do that in your standard slicers.
I can't hear you.
What you
Andrew.
do is you go into your settings in your slicer that it doesn't separate the models that you load. So go into Mesh Mixer, separate the model, and that'll give you different colors. Export them all out, take them into your slicer without it all trying to put them all onto the bed. And you can print them and you can put into your G-code to stop, what means that you just change your filament without doing a tower. And it will still
Some of
print
it's
the
like
multicolor.
dice, though.
Oh yeah,
like
you can do
word
that with that
dice.
as well.
So
Yeah, do that with that. There's ways around all of this. I mean, when we didn't have AMS and the palettes everyone had. I mean, now I just print in one color and I paint. But before that, like I was doing mixed colored prints without these type of color changing towers, wasting
Yeah.
a kilo of filament just on a color change. It's like, well, no, what you would do is put a stop command or a pause command in the code, then change your filament, and then start it back off again. There you go. You've got your color changing filament. Yeah, you'd get bleed, but that's
I
how
don't
we
even care if
use
it's
it.
color change. I can paint anything.
Exactly.
I mean, I wish he would give the
Option.
models for the guys with the bamboos, but then just give a model that is just the regular model that you have to paint it before it's painted, colored, however he separates it. Just save that STL.
When I
before he separates it.
printed Steven's bottles for koozies, they didn't come colored. I put them in bamboo, and I have to pick where I want to make what color. So the models shouldn't be color coded that he's putting out. They're just STLs. If you choose to color them, you pick what you want, what color.
Not anymore. Like the dice with words, you pull in a dice and it's got the dice, but then it's got the words and they're all shaped like a dice, but they're just like this in the air.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
I've never seen
that's
that.
the
I don't know
old
what-
school way of modeling.
So what are you
What
gonna do with
Separating.
with your poop bucket, Matt? I know what I did with mine.
I don't know. Flush it down the toilet.
I'm gonna buy
Straight
some
out the
resin.
poop chute.
I'm gonna get some resin molds off Amazon. I'm going to put
Oh,
them
yeah,
in
that's a lot of
toaster,
poop already. I think it's
Save
at
it.
least a kilo.
melt down, and make little skulls.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
think
people are
I've
doing that. I
filled a
used to do that with
30-gallon
resin all the
garbage
time.
can with poop so far.
Wow.
You
Or turn them
can't
into sheets.
recycle it.
And CNC
You
them.
can. I've got
I
resin
thought-
molds that
I thought
when I
about-
pour resin, you can put your filament in there and bake it in the oven, and you just have to just keep packing it in.
In
I
an
know,
oven
I
that you
used
don't
to put them
use,
into
in an
cookbooks.
oven that you don't use for food, don't put it in your regular oven, or you have a smell
No.
you never get rid of. You may kill yourself.
Yeah.
When I'm
PLA
thinking
is
about-
fine with it. PLA is it's not food safe because it's been through a nozzle, but it is technically food safe because they don't add homogenizers to them. Or there's different chemicals that they used to put into a lot of PLA, what they don't do now because there's laws against it. So most of your PLAs are actually food safe technically because it's polylactic acid. It's a form of cornstarch. If you're talking like PLA plus or silks or glitters, then no, because obviously they have to put a chemical in there to change the material qualities. So your standard PLA, different colors. I mean, I wouldn't do it with black because black has a very heavy pigment, but every other color you can use. I mean, I've done it for a lot of cake molds. People used to love buying cake molds off me, and it was actually going through and speaking to manufacturers of filament to find out if it was safe to actually 3D print it in PLA, mold it in food grade silicon. Is that fine? And they were like, yeah, it's perfectly fine. He goes, the reason why we can't say it's food safe is because one, you have to get a certificate for it. And for two, because it's going through a metal nozzle, it can pick up particulates of metals. So it doesn't degas as much as HDPE or PETG or ABS. So it's actually good. You can eat a piece of filament without it doing any damage to you.
My
Just as
cat
long
does
as
it
it's
all the
PLA
time.
and
Yeah,
nothing
but
else.
don't try it.
Yeah, don't try it. But it's if a child picks up a piece of PLA and eats a piece of PLA,
Go to the
you
doctor.
don't have to rush them to the hospital because they will naturally just digest it. Where if it's something like ABS, then yes, it's not good for you.
Hey, Jack,
What I
Hey.
thought about to do with the poop is get
Yeah.
a big,
Little toaster oven is very cheap.
get
Yep.
River
like-
Rock. Hey, everybody, hold
like
on.
This.
Hey, Matt,
Yeah.
do this. Do this. Hey, Jack, River Rocks. Have you engraved any River Rocks? I have my diode lasers, and my neighbor next door has got a whole pile on the side of the house. I've never tried to engrave a River Rock. I wonder how that would turn out.
I've not engraved a lot of rocks. This one, actually, I was in the Bojangles parking lot and the Bojangles drive-through, and they've got rocks all around their menu, and I jumped out and grabbed a couple.
In the Bojangles drive-through. I was in the parking lot at the Bojangles drive-through.
Hey,
We stole some
You
rocks.
sound as country as I do.
I was gonna engrave Bojangles logo on it and go back by through there and throw it back out in their parking lot.
You tell them, Jack, Bojangles is the place to be. No KFC or nothing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Must be chicken.
KFC was good when I was a little kid, and they went down a toilet since. So.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Bojangles is a chicken place, and they do dirty rice and all the other fixings. But they got.
Like
I'm
Popeyes.
not a chicken eater, but
Yeah, Popeyes has a great chicken sandwich.
Oh yeah,
No.
Popeye chicken.
I don't
Ooh.
like
You
Popeyes
need-
either.
you need to try Bojangles. Tell them, Jack,
That's right. Give it Bojangles. Get some real chicken.
and get you their sweet tea. It'll put you in a diabetic coma.
They're sweet tea. Matt and Andrew are like, what?
No. I know
Ah.
those places. I lived in America before.
Andrew, I'm a Southern
Right.
girl, and we drink sweet tea. It's called the wine of the
Sweet.
South.
Sweet
Oh, I
enough
know
to
sweet
give it a
tea. I've had
diabetes.
sweet tea.
I prefer to drink tea with no sweetener, no sugar, no nothing in it.
It's the same with
You're
me. I barely
diabetic,
have
aren't you,
sugar now.
Jerry?
What?
Aren't you
Yeah,
diabetic?
I'm a type 2. I'm borderline being off of it. It depends how much crap I eat.
Now, if you do the black tea with no sugar, it's a diuretic.
I take metformin twice a day, 500 milligrams.
You see
That's
my
because That's because I eat like I'm 16 years old, I guess, or 10-year-old. I don't know.
What
I
I'm
don't
gonna
Just
do
gotta
with
quit
the
doing
filament-
that.
I know.
What I'm gonna do with my filament poop, I'm gonna get a big plate, like similar to
Oh, those are
this
cool, Jack.
picture, and glue it on, and I sell it as art. You know, like Polly
Oh, you make
Jackson,
it
I
big there,
think
Jack.
he's called. He
Now,
has, like,
Jack, what kind
splatter
of printer
marks.
you got?
That's laser.
Yeah,
Fiber
laser.
laser.
What kind of laser you got?
You're making fake fossils.
Can't hear you, Jack, but that looks beautiful.
Is it an MMD? I can't remember. There's one that's an actual fiber and one's got a CO2 firing at the back of it, but it's still technically a fiber
All right, sorry about
as
that.
well.
What kind of laser was that, Jack?
A 100 watt fiber laser did this one.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a CO2 firing or is it just actual fiber? Because there's two that you get.
Who was it?
No, this is not a CO2 galva. This is a fiber galva.
Just full fiber.
It's
That's
JPT.
how you know it's
Mopa.
made right, Dusty Knuckles.
Jerry, what's the guy's
Yes.
name that does the lasering? Not Rich.
Patrick, that's on there with him all the time. White
Yeah,
Torch Engraving.
Patrick. I watched him do coins and stuff. I'd like to have one of those, but
Yeah, Tripod does a lot of laser stuff also, and then
Yeah.
Trevor with Navarre 3D, which comes on there quite a bit, and I show his store all the time. He does a lot of coins he laser engraves.
I would love to have a CO2 laser so I could do clear acrylic. But
Well, I'm going to sell my K40. Come pick it up.
I would love to.
I've
No
just
reason-
went out my K40.
So, yeah, it's got a Gerbil board in it. The light, it works with the light burn. Everything works fine on it. Just I got to pay bills. And I'm behind on things. So.
That's why I'm not buying anything, because like we were talking about the bamboo, that to buy a bamboo is my flight to Edinburgh, and that is my goal to get to
where's
Scotland.
Patrick?
Patrick's in
in here.
Your
So
goal is to get to Edinburgh. Your goal is to get a bamboo.
my goal is to get to Edinburgh.
No, I'm not picking you up.
Let's do a giveaway, guys. We're going to give away a roll of filament in a minute and some stickers.
A bamboo giveaway?
See,
Oh.
Jamie, we got another thing in common.
Filament giveaway. Hashtag USA in chat. And the stickers. Anybody in the world can win the stickers, and
Oh,
I'll
I
mail
gave-
them out to you.
I gave away another printer. What was that, day before yesterday, Jerry?
Yep, he did,
Yes,
Wow.
the printer kit.
and I didn't win it. I
Sorry.
came close. No, Scott, I came close with my numbers though. So I was like, "Oh, come on!" It's like, okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
I want it.
thought it'd be
Can
nice
you
to throw in one
verify
more printer.
who's in, Jerry?
What?
Can you verify who's in? Because I don't know that.
I don't know if
Hashtag-
I'm in.
Hashtag USA. I can't verify who's in. Well, I can tell you how many people are there. I'll look
It
at
doesn't give, some people you watch on Twitch, when you enter a stream, it says you're entered.
Twitch. Okay, that's if I'm only streaming on Twitch. I'll do a Twitch giveaway. Because I'm streaming on YouTube, I use StreamYard giveaway. That way, Twitch and
okay.
YouTube can both enter it. But if I was only on Twitch right now, that'd be different.
Okay. I was
Did
going to
you
say,
enter,
because I
Jamie?
thought I got a notification.
Yeah, Ziltech, they're based out of Houston, Texas. They have filament, they've got extrusion. So if you want to build a custom printer, they have tons of extrusion you can buy from them. They custom cut it. Tons of filament, ABS. They've got big Tree Tech boards are now selling. They've got big Texas size spools, which are a pain in the butt because they're so big.
That color right there is beautiful.
Bahama
I've got
blue,
some of that.
my wife
This-
has all that.
I got the Scott one, and then he gave it to me, and Jerry ordered it. It was a lipstick red. It's a real pretty red.
But they got extrusion. They've got all kinds of anything and everything. Let me pull over the giveaway tool. Got a trackball here. We've got 25 people entered. Hashtag USA if you'd like to enter. This is USA only. So if you want to enter and you're outside the country, you like entering stuff and you want to win, yes, you can enter. Yes, you can win, but it must go to somebody with a USA address.
Hello,
And please,
Stephen.
you need to be in chat to. Once I draw a winner, you need to be in chat. I'll give you my email address. You can go to ziltech.com, check out their ABS PETG or PLA, pick a color, let me know. Give me your mailing information. I'll let my rep know, and she will get it mailed out to you Monday. But it has to be shipped to a USA address. Don't wait a week and say, oh, yeah, I won last week. Here's my information. Contact me today or tomorrow and let me know, or it'll be null and void if you wait a couple days to get a hold of me. So anyway, and then we're going to give away some stickers. The second drawing for stickers, which I'll show you before I give them away, that'll be worldwide. I can throw them in an envelope with the worldwide stamp, and boom, they go out. Anyway, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to win.
I just seen Jamie's
I'm
name.
not.
Bye.
I never win anything.
I win.
Come out and PLA. Come out and PLA. Are you in chat? He was here earlier, or he or she was here earlier.
That's a cute name.
Yeah, I just seen him recently online, that name pop up in some streams. Come out and PLA. Are you in chat?
I don't see him.
I don't either.
Anybody that has YouTube open, are they taggable? Come out and PLA. Are you in chat? I'll give you 20 seconds to answer, and I'm going to redraw. Come out and PLA. Are you in chat?
I can tag him.
All right. Come out and PLA. Say something in chat.
Now, what is the best filament to use?
There's a million.
Whatever works best on your printer.
There's not a best. There's just a lot of good ones. Polymaker is a great filament. There's a million great filaments out there.
You can spend a whole lot of money and buy filament, or you can buy the cheapest stuff out there. And if it works good on your printer, then you're good to go.
Come out and PLA. Are you in chat? Say something.
I think your 20 seconds is up, Jerry.
Yep.
KVP, King Village Plastics, is a pretty, it's almost a premium level filament, but it comes at a price, and they seem to have issues from time to time with the way their spools are rolled up.
Okay, come out and PLA. You got 5 seconds, and I'm redrawing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Redrawing. Pete, are you in chat, Pete? I think Pete's here.
Yeah,
No, I
he's
didn't
here.
see him.
I saw him up a little bit further
A
up.
long time ago, I saw him.
Yeah,
there he is.
There you go, Pete. Pete, you want the filament or you want me to redraw? I'm sure he probably wants it. And you are in the U.S., right, Pete? Yeah, Pete's won before, I'm pretty sure. Are you in the U.S., Pete? Oh, you are? You want me to redraw?
Redraw. What a nice guy.
Redraw.
What a nice
go.
person.
Redrawing.
Give us another chance.
That's because he knows I only have
Fingers
one
crossed.
phone.
I'm doing a test print for David Chambers for his new model, and it's going to take a lot of filament.
Cos Bricks, are you in chat? Cos Bricks is a winner. Are you in chat, Cos Bricks?
On Twitch.
And are you in the USA? Oh, yeah, on Twitch. It'll still be in chat. Yes, I am. All right, Cos Bricks.
No whammies.
Here's my email in chat, which you probably already know, but I'll type it. Go to ziltech.com, pick out a roll of filament, and let me know what you want and with your mailing address. Here's my email right there in chat. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Cosbricks.
Now we're going to draw for some stickers, and let me quit sharing really quick. Where's my mouse? It's behind my camera. I can't find my damn mouse. Oh, it's on I got 3 monitors here, and I'm moving around trying to find stuff. Anyway, let me show you the stickers real quick, and we'll do a drawing on them.
Now,
I've changed my logo, as you can see right here, right there. But here's my old logo, and I still got a ton of stickers. So here'll be one of the stickers I'm mailing out. Patrick with Light Source Engraving, who has a great channel over on YouTube. Done these on his fiber laser. These are metal business cards. And on the back, it's got a scan me, which takes you to my YouTube channel. This patch that Patrick did with Light Source Engraving, it is an iron-on. So you can iron on this your hat or clothing. With 3D
Patrick does
HP.
nice work.
Here's one of the stickers here for Light Source Engraving. And then just for 50 giggles, I got a TH3D sticker here. And I'll be mailing that out worldwide. So it's hashtag USA in chat. Let me pull up the wheel and we'll do a drawing for that right now also. Back to share screen. And here we go. And here's for the stickers. Worldwide. Roger Brown.
Roger Brown.
Congrats, Roger Brown. Are
Congratulations.
you still in chat, Roger Brown? Roger Brown, are you in chat?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
It's at Bojangles.
Roger Brown, last call. Are you in chat? You won some stickers.
Not looking like it.
Roger Brown, say something in chat. Redrawing in 10
He's there.
seconds.
He's there.
Well, there he is. Okay, cool. Yeah, Roger Brown. If you don't have my mailing address, my email, I'll post it again in chat. You won some stickers, and I'll get them mailed right out to you. Let me post it one more time here in chat.
You want to give away one more pack of stickers, Jerry?
Here's my email right here. Sure.
Here.
Let
Bring
me.
up my screen. I'll show you what I got. You can draw it and get somebody's.
I would say.
So,
Oh, that's
I don't
cool.
know. Honey
Honey
Badger
Badger.
3D print and paint. That's James Rook over
James
in
and Mike.
Yep,
Yep.
James and Mike. Fabrico in the style. That damn light is just too bright. Let me kill that light.
You have. I should have sent you some stickers, Jerry.
Fabrico in the style of Boron.
You can always do them, Jamie, and mail them from you.
You got mine, right,
Zero G.
Kate?
One of my little Honey Badger guys.
No,
Nice.
Yeah, I
Another-
sent you a sticker.
Another Honey Badger one. I have no idea what the hell this one's supposed to represent. It's got PEI plates.
Okay.
An Enraged Rabbit. More Honey Badger. Another
Get some
Fabrico.
of the old ones. Wow.
Yes. And then one of my stickers.
Nice.
So go ahead and draw again, Jerry, and I'll they can send you their address. I'll mail it off to them Monday.
All right. You pull the screen back up.
hey, Bulldog.
You should have one that looks like that.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It was in the box.
Okay, we're drawing in for some stickers from Scott with Edge of 3D. These USA or worldwide, Scott?
I'll mail them anywhere.
Okay. Here we go. Here comes next winner. Yeah, I go to the post office and I buy these little round stamps and they one sticker, they go anywhere.
I'll go
Joe
through my drawer here.
Velasco.
Whatever else I find, I'll throw in there.
Joe, are you still in chat? He was my first person here before I went live. Joe, are you still there? He is.
Yeah, he was just asking about chicken. I would say Church's chicken if you're in the South. They have
Joe,
big, old,
Joe, are
big
you,
old chicken legs.
Joe, say something in chat.
He did. He said that's
He
great.
did. Oh, there he is. There you are. Okay, Joe, here's my email. Email me your mailing address. I'll forward it to Scott, and I'll get those right out to you. Thank you very much, Scott.
Yeah, they're just collecting in the drawer here, so I figure I'd share extras.
Yeah, people occasionally mail me stickers, and I give one to my wife. She stores them in whatever book or wherever she puts them. I put one up, and then the rest are for giveaways. Hello, Sergio. Here's my stop sharing. There's my email right there, Joe. Awesome, cool, fun giving away stuff. Oh, and I got some more pictures here. Oh, wow, that looks pretty awesome. I need to show this. To share my screen again. Patrick from Light Source Engraving just sent this over to me. That looks really neat.
Oh, that's cool.
No.
Making a camo roller.
That's on his new Raleigh laser. One that I have in the box behind me. Nice. Very cool. And we got DeWitt Tim 3D popping in.
Hey,
Hello, Tim.
Don't let him in. Don't let him in.
What's up,
Don't-
Tim?
Okay, I'll leave if you want, Matt.
Hi,
No,
Tim.
we love you.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How you been today? Let me pull you up here on a big screen. We can chit chat.
Been good. Been good. Been busy, like real busy at the full-time gig, and trying to get things a little organized here. But really good. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on. So yeah. So what's new with everybody else?
Well, not a lot.
Right here.
I finally got a printer, Tim. That's new with me.
Did you? Good. Good. Awesome. Awesome.
She didn't know to use glue stick, and her first layer on her benchy was coming off the build surface. So,
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
hey Joe, thank you.
You got to learn as you go, right? So, yeah, that is awesome. So, I'm slowly getting the rat rig all getting going. I'm at the stage now where I'm just starting to do some wiring. So, hopefully, I can get this thing up and printing by the end of the month. That's the goal.
So you work a full-time job in your business, and you come home and you work all night on your printers. That's crazy.
No, I've been taking a lot of nights off lately, though. So just because it's been so busy at the business, and I just come home and I just want to relax. So, yeah.
I got the Sobol 6.
SVO6, yes, very nice printer.
That's a good printer from what I hear.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I don't have one, but that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a newbie, and I figured it's not that expensive. I mean, for me, it is expensive, but I can swing that.
Mm-hmm.
Carry out or delivery? Yes. I don't know.
So what's for dinner, Jamie?
Pizza.
Sorry.
Carryout's cheaper.
Yeah, carry
I
out
hate paying
cheaper.
delivery fees.
But then we got to drive into town.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you got to tip the driver, and I guess you got to
Yeah,
look at what
and they have a delivery fee on top of that, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Then a
nobody home
What?
tonight.
Pizza might be missing by the time you get it in the house and you said goodbye to them. You know.
A piece of
Oh.
pizza.
Yep, nobody's
man.
home today, so no cooking, so I'll just make the pizza.
Oh, Pez Liz has a new SVO6 too. Cool.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
she loves it. She does really nice prints with it.
It looks like a Prusa clone, and everything I've heard of. I heard nothing but good things about it.
What was her name again?
Pez Liz.
Here's Liz.
She's the manager of
Make a deck.
Make her
Make a
deck.
Deck, yeah.
Look at that. And she's Canadian.
And
Liz is amazing.
Liz, can I email you because I'm new to this and I don't know a whole lot?
You can also catch her live on Twitch.
Get
Yeah.
on Twitch.
Zombie
get on
Hedgehog.
Maker Deck.
Make your deck on Twitch. They go live. You can leave comments in chat, and you can ask anything you want in chat and carry on conversations. Make
I'm
your
sorry.
deck.
Make a
Twitch.
what?
Maker
Make-
Deck.
Make her deck.
Here, I'll show you. Let me
I
share my
used to
screen
stream a
again.
lot on there. Then I've
See, I'm learning so much,
had
and
to use my
Liam's not
cameras for
even
different
here.
things.
Okay, here's my channel right here on Twitch. Let me just pull up another Twitch here. Yeah, here's Maker Deck right here. Yep, commercial.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll show you in a couple minutes when commercials go off. If you're not subscribed, which you can use your Amazon Prime every month on a channel, you won't have commercials. But I have to
That's
wait.
what I do.
I'm not currently subscribed. Here, let me resubscribe. Use Prime sub. Subscribe with Prime.
Resubscribe.
Yes, Liz,
But
if you're still here and can hear me, I just got my very first laser, and it's the SV06.
Yeah, here's Maker Deck right here. They have up to 10 people at a time on screen doing different projects, makers, lasers, anything and everything. Pez goes live. I believe it's every Monday.
I used to paint and do chainmail weaving and all kinds of stuff on there. They love all that.
I like the bracelet you did. The
dragon scale.
Yes.
Thank you. It took a long time to do. Long time. I will have to find the right home for that one, and it won't be cheap.
And Subsector also, Kenda, she streams on Twitch. She
Hey, Creativity Real.
Before IDEX.
Thank you, Liz.
Yeah, Creative Realm. He's the one who bought the Focus of Me.
Yeah, I pay $140 a year for Amazon, but I'm not disabled, other than I'm overweight.
Really? I didn't know that, and I'm on disability.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Say that again, Jerry.
Read from Joe. Read it.
Oh, I need to check that out.
Yeah, Joe. I need to check that out.
Yeah,
I know, me too.
$39 a year, and I still, if I want their music package, I gotta pay for it.
I'm paying a crap ton of money every month.
One thing nice about the music package, just have Pandora on your cell phone. Download Pandora, and then just ask Alexa to play whatever song through Pandora, and then you can hear the song. You don't have to worry about their limited library if you don't pay extra for the music package.
Really?
I'm gonna have to Google that time because I got it for
What's this
PTSD
noise?
and TBIs.
Right, I'm going to jump, everyone. You have a good one.
Andrew, it was nice
Andrew,
seeing you.
Andrew, you have a nice night.
Really
Or nice
appreciate
day.
Andrew.
You're like 6 hours ahead of us.
Take care,
Catch you later.
Andrew.
all.
Thank you. Later.
Bye.
I gotta run too, y'all.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
thanks
gonna
for
have to
stopping in,
bail here in a
Jamie.
minute as well.
See, Jamie.
Really appreciate it.
Jamie,
I
I'll
will-
holler at you later.
Okay. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you very much. I was wondering where I heard the ding. I didn't know where it came from. Thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate it.
Jerry,
So, Tim,
I showed up and everybody's leaving. Do you want me to leave?
No, we want you to talk about stuff.
See ya.
Ask me questions. Tell me. I'll talk. I've got so many things I could talk about, but
Are you ever
Yeah,
coming
ask
to
you a
America? Are you ever going to Rocky Mountain Raft, Murph, or Earth in America? You're close. Are you ever going to come?
I am. One day when I can pay for it, I will. Yes, I do want to go. That's a bucket list item for me.
I
Is
know
to go
you
to
can
one of
afford
those.
it. I know you can afford it, but can you take off the time?
Yeah, no and no. Yes and no. Right now I can't afford it, but I can take the time whenever I need. For instance, right now for the next month, we have my business partners away for the next week, and then our staff members away for 3 weeks after that. So
Okay.
I'm kind of stuck here for the next month because of that. So yeah.
Tim, what do you do?
I'm co-owner of a printing and sign company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we do everything from business cards up to doing, window frostings and decaling and all sorts of stuff. Yeah,
Giant banners.
And what part
big
of
banners,
Canada?
big signs.
What part of Canada are you in?
Up in Calgary, Alberta, just north of Montana.
The bad part.
No,
The
that's
bad part,
the cool part. That's the cool
Yeah.
part over there.
Yeah, and as Pez Liz says, there you go. Children cost money. So true. Yeah. Gotta support the family.
Well, I mean, of course, they spent 9 months inside, and they definitely should find a job once they come outside, They can get a mop cleaner. They crawl around, put a mop right there, here, and on the feet. and they crawl around and clean the floor.
He's too old to crawl around now.
Oh,
He's 7.
oh, give him a vacuum cleaner for his birthday.
You've seen him on the stream before, Matt.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
He comes in, he goes, please like and subscribe. Bye.
Exactly. Hit that like button and subscribe, he says. He hasn't come on to one of my streams in a while, but still. He's really into YouTube and his games and stuff now. So
he's almost old enough you can teach him how to 3D print stuff.
Getting close, getting very close. I don't know if he's going to have much interest, but he may. He wants to be a paleontologist, so that's kind of
does he watch paleontologizing on Twitch?
Paleontologizing?
Yeah, on
Twitch. Daniel.
He's streaming tonight later, I think.
Oh, is it really?
He's right now out in the field digging up dinosaurs.
Oh, cool.
Sam Prentice put out a video, I think it was today or yesterday, on his 2K1s. That's a good video to watch, Daniel, from the real Sam Prentice. Do you have a K1, Tim?
Yes, I do. It's over beside the rat rig over here. Right now, the nozzle's clogged. So that may or may not be my fault. So I got to figure that out yet.
Does it look like a quality built machine, or does it kind of,
It's a very well built machine, but apparently, from watching Sam's experiences, they had issues with the hot end that they've changed or modified or fixed. Their services leave some things to be desired. I emailed them about the issues I had when I first started, like with those screws falling out and so forth. And I sent them a link to my video where the screws were falling out. I sent them copies of the paperwork for buying the printer, et cetera, et cetera. The email I got back was, we need more information. Can you link videos and can you show us proof of purchase? So are they paying attention? No. So
Sam made a comment in his video that I watched this morning that if you want to use their cloud software, the app on your phone, which is free with Bamboo, they want a monthly subscription. I'm like, what do you mean they want you to pay $7 or $8 a month to use it to have the app on your phone? That's just ridiculous.
Yeah. If you want to get more than your basic useless features, you got to pay, which is
Tim, it's not just Creality that does that. I'm dealing with an issue with Samsung right now on a really expensive item of theirs.
Oh, okay.
Jump through all the hoops, receipts, pictures, all that. Said they were going to get it taken care of, and the very next day I get an email from the next level support telling me they need all that same stuff again.
That's ridiculous.
And that's Samsung. That's Samsung. That's a very highly respected manufacturer, and they're doing exactly the same thing. So it's not unique to Creality and Bamboo.
Jerry, can you
right.
Jack, can you mute your sound, please?
Not that loud. Oh, you got headphones on. That's probably why it's loud.
Scott, are you going to Bel Air for Earth?
Oh, yeah. Yep, I will be in Maryland for Earth, and I will be in Oxford, England for Smurf as well.
Nice.
Well, I'm going to London a week and a half early, and then I'm going over to Czech for a few days to see some people there. And then back to London and hang out with Sam Prentice, and if I can stand up straight, I'll be at Smurf.
Well, see, then you can bring me the Bamboo back.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
The Bamboo back.
Yeah, because remember, that's what Sam said.
Oh, yeah, I'm flying. I can't. Don't believe I can get a Bamboo in my carry-on.
I'm only picking. And then I'm going to be in Philadelphia because they're doing I do minis. You know, the little miniatures, they're doing a big thing there in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And then I will be in Ohio in the end of August. So I can teach my son what I don't know about his laser or his 3D printer.
Is that I can see that's a fiber laser that Jack in the shop is using, but what fiber laser is it? He's got his cool glasses on. Must be right there by him.
He said the name of it, but I forgot.
Jack, what laser are you using?
100-watt JPT.
Here, I'll put him on a big screen. He probably can't hear us. No.
He's just texted and said it's 100-watt JPT MOPA.
Okay. Oh, I see. You got a private chat.
It's doing a hell of a job on that rock.
Yep.
There we go.
Well, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to try to play this and get me a benchy made glue stick. I got lots of glue sticks.
All right. Good luck.
Well, thank you for Kate. You have an awesome day.
Next week, except for Scott, unless he goes live.
What's that?
I said I'm out of here. I will see you all next week, except for you, unless you go live.
Depends on what's happening at the at Murph at the time that this is on. May jump on for a little bit with a live camera and take a walk around or something.
Will you have fun? Tell
Have
John
a great day. Thank you, Kate. Have a great day.
You too. Tell John and
Take
his
care.
wife said hi.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Scott, I just sent you Joe's address.
Got it.
Okay.
I'll get them sent out in the morning or Monday morning. Well, I got to jump off too. Stayed longer than I was supposed to. I got to go get dinner started. I got some people coming over here in about 45 minutes. So.
Well, I appreciate you joining in. You're welcome each and every week, and I'll always send you a link. And if you're available, you're always welcome.
Well, next Saturday will be right in the middle of Murph, and like I say, just depending on how things are going, if we're out racing or something like that, might just set up a camera and join in on your stream, and you can watch it or whatever. So, anyway,
That'd be really cool.
See everybody next week, if not in 2 weeks.
See you, Scott.
Take care, Scott. Have a great day.
Good luck,
you.
Scott. Have
See you
fun.
guys.
Anybody else like to drop in on camera and chit chat? You're welcome to. I'll post a link. If I know who you are, I'll let you on screen. If I don't know who you are, then I probably won't. So nothing crazy happens, which has happened in the past. There's a link there. I'll share out.
Can you mute him, please?
I can turn his volume down a little bit. There, I turned his volume down a little bit.
Yeah, that's better. Thank you. Oh, that's all what I was hearing.
Yeah. Well, if that happens, then just take off your headphones and use your speakers.
Yeah, but then the speaker interfere with my microphone.
Oh, does it?
Have your mic in front of your speakers. It shouldn't be a problem. If it's a directional mic, just have it pointing straight ahead so it's not turned sideways where it picks up the noise from your speakers.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe, that was a laser singing. I guess you can actually make fiber lasers sing songs depending on the frequencies and what you're doing. I don't know much about it, but Sandy. Gotta mute my mic so I can yell for my dog. Come here. Where's Sandy? I got a cracker for Sandy. Here's Sandy. I already gave you one a minute ago, Nikita. That's Sandy's cracker. Well, let's see. What are we doing? Let's see who's on in case I want to raid somebody.
Raid?
Yeah, see,
What is a raid?
That's a
raid.
raid.
If you're watching on Twitch, when you raid, everybody on Twitch jumps to a new channel. You say, hey, 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 and you yell and scream and chat. That where we raid over and talk to people. And then on YouTube, I simply end the video.
I thought it was a bug spray.
I actually made a dinosaur lithophane too.
Yeah.
Well, let me get a light.
Yeah, that's really cool, Jack. That's really, really cool. That's nice, Matt, but I like the rock better.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is an original
The rock looks
real
like a
skeleton.
the
What
rock
he's
looks like a real fossil. Yeah.
no. This is the real fossil. That's clip art. That's clip art. What he's using.
But
That's
if you
not a
found this
fossil.
rock out in the middle of nowhere, you pick it up, you think it was a real fossil or something.
Sure, probably.
Find yours out in the middle of nowhere. Go look. It's a fossil on a piece of plastic.
You know, you can see it.
Very nice. Who?
Ichthyosaurus.
Down south. All right, for everybody watching on Twitch, we're going to raid over to Maker Deck, and I'll be back next Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific. And we're raiding in like 7 or 8 seconds. And those watching on YouTube, I'll end the video here in just a minute. I appreciate everybody. I thank you very much for all the bits. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the donations on YouTube. If any came in, I haven't checked it yet. I really appreciate it. And okay, those watching on Twitch, have an awesome day, and thank you very much. And thank you for the resubscribing.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Twitch is
Y'all have a
jumping.
good.
Take care, everybody.
Take
Have a
care.
great afternoon. Great day.